Camera.
What am I doing?
We're gonna go down the table. Alright, we're back! Looks like we're a little horny to play tonight. No. Alright.
Yeah, it seems low energy tonight because usually there's at least some talk beforehand.
I love the 6 o'clock message. Are we playing New
Yeah.
I was trying to gaslight the DM.
That's because I was like,
I know,
You're
Billy's
like,
never
You're
talked.
like on a 4-week streak of that, but I just laugh because I know exactly what you're asking every time.
We're playing
well, no, I always do a little bit of a little unique thing to it, a little twist. Like, are we killing the king tonight? Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? Who
Stay
goddamn
tuned to
knows?
find out.
Hey, we're live. Stay tuned. Hey, we could also use a sponsor. We're just asking for $1 a month to support our
Addiction.
yeah, and whatever other
It
funds.
should be actually like $2 a month, once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks, yeah. That'd be good. So if you want to sponsor, hit up in the likes, comments. Make sure you give us a subscribe.
Our Patreon will be up in a week.
Yeah. Just wait. See what we're gonna get is a nice flag back here. Yeah, you guys will.
Did Grandpa Gary see the last one?
Last.
When we were like, thanks, Grandpa Gary.
Oh, I sent him a video. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if he saw that or not.
Yeah. I haven't really told anybody about the YouTube channel.
I told your sister about it. She didn't know you had it. She probably doesn't know.
Oh yeah, it'll get out eventually. But what do you do?
Benny knows about it. She made fun of me. Well, I was like, how easily can you find this YouTube channel? And you just type in Dubuque Dungeon. It comes up first thing.
We got good,
Oh
we
really?
got good
On
SEO.
Google?
Yeah,
Like
on
on
Google,
Google?
or no, just on YouTube. But
The good part is that the videos are so long, you just can't find like an embarrassing part.
That's
Like
true.
if they're so long, you'd have to watch for an hour and a half before to find something.
See the 3D printed.
When it gets the nerdiest parts of it gets really intense.
Yeah.
That's the most fun part.
Where we're all like sitting up like that.
When was it? Was it when you rolled the nat 1? That was pretty intense.
Oh, and the death save.
When you rolled the nat 1 and then you used lucky and got it. Or Lem's. Didn't Lem roll when he messed up the wine?
you rolled that one and then
And then he rolled a nat 20. Yeah. But alright, so last session you guys began by taking out Count Lazarus in his lair. 2.5 hour battle, I think it was. Probably the longest one I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it was 9:30. 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. And you guys managed to defeat him. And then now, after kind of putting some sap into the tree, you guys went back up. Naileth had a little prayer session, and so did Layk a little bit, speaking to Mistra. So that's about where we left off, and you guys were in the inn, I believe, and went to sleep. So we'll say, unless you guys want to do anything during the night, I think you guys went to sleep. So we'll say we'll just start fresh. Instead of starting at like 4 in the morning, we'll just go about 7 in the morning. 7,
We
8.
slept.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, we lost.
You guys rested by
We can finally get back on our day travel stuff.
Layk kind of did his little expedition, but
All right.
Oh, yeah. All right, everyone, character.
What? Let's play for the day. We got. Mistress got her balls back.
Cool.
2 of them. Let's go the third. Fuck it. I mean, we saved. We only Thursday. We only wait Thursday. We got the tree practically fixed. All right. We got Mistra back to 2/3 health. We're on a roll. Okay.
I also, speaking with to Mistra, found out we are, in fact, the 5 of the prophecy.
And
Fuck them, sorry.
I've been thinking about this.
We killed these for...
I'm pretty sure I'm the dragon.
Right.
I put a lot of thought into this. All right.
Is it because you can maybe turn into a dragon someday?
Nope. I just feel like I have like the ferocity and the traditionalism and the intellect of a dragon.
And the horn is for cold.
In the you know.
Maybe I'm the dragon.
But I think I'm the dragon. I think you might be the scales because if you're about like law and order, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, I don't think these matter. I think that we fulfill our own destiny and we choose our destiny, and so I'm the dragon.
Perhaps it's like similar to the illusionary script I can do, where you must pass a check to see what's actually being shown.
Maybe sometime, maybe I'm the eye because maybe at some point I turn into a star myself.
No,
And you
you're
guys have to use your eyes to see me.
the eye because you have the monocle.
Oh, that's also smart.
And And see, Naileth is the sun because this almost looks like a target. And you know he's got the fucking bullseyes.
I'm the shield because we sleep in my manor and that protects us from the
Well, you were the scales because you're about law and order. So I think that leaves Tristan as the shield, and it's because he has the lion, Susie. Lucy. Yep.
Discover me.
Yeah, where?
The little itty bitty cat.
That would take about a dab of orange paint if he faded.
It's so cute.
Look at that little flower.
Little Susie.
The mouse.
We need like a dime to put for its like
Face.
yeah. So yeah, we'll figure out a reason for you to be the shield. I could also be a shield because I have a shield.
Maybe.
So does he. Or wait, do you?
Either way, with this prophecy, I think the only advantageous way to go about this is to kill our competitors.
Our competitors being the
I was thinking more of the tight jutsu.
You know what I was thinking is, so what happened, he gave some powers to Finn and Narama, right? What did he say? What did he give him? My brain is fried right now. We had a long night yesterday, fighting that one guy. I died, came back to life.
Same.
And so, it pardoned me for being a little fuzzy.
Frazzle brain.
But he said that he gave him some powers, right?
I believe so.
And so, if we can cut off those powers, they're nothing. They're just some little babies. We killed both of their dragons, I think.
Or
Well,
Wasn't there a blue dragon?
wasn't there a white dragon? White dragon. That's the big one.
I thought we killed them.
We killed the shadow
The
dragon.
shadow dragon.
Oh, I get read.
We killed another dragon, though, didn't we?
That's like, I
okay,
put on
yeah,
you,
yeah,
and you have like a big perk. I just see you like looking at it reading, trying to remember things.
I believe the bone dragon was back in 1881.
Oh yeah, you guys did fight that one.
We also have to look for whoever spoke Great out.
Yes, I think that was number 1 today.
Well, I did bring the vampire head back, so maybe we can get some gold with that. Hopefully, maybe. Possibly. That's all I'm thinking about, really.
We could go.
as one can imagine, my day will definitely have to start at church. So
Yes.
I think we should all go back to Mass today.
I also wanted to speak to you, Naileth. I actually had talked
That was well
with
received.
Mistra
I think it's been a week.
technically this morning. She said that she could not help you. It almost seemed like as if something was halting her only because something else was helping you already.
interesting.
It was almost like a shield that she had said that was around to try to protect you.
Just as I foretold.
But it was more protection for no other powers to interfere with the two that are already at play.
I do
Igor's
feel
a
that the more that I am
comparison
praying, it is seeming to, it's slow but steady, but it does seem to be, is changing as I do this. I don't know what this is. I've never been a man of faith, so this is new for me. But I'm going to go to the church and see if I can't find my priestly friends and see if they can help me out, and then I will reconvene with you and everyone else.
What time is it?
It's about 6:45, 6:50.
He said morning.
We take the time here.
Also,
When you do, I just make
one
Tunnel
thing,
road, they're just delayed.
one thing I was noticing on the tablet that you had shown us, it said that the prophecy was by that Scoria Vindon. So obviously a disciple or a descendant of King Vindon's.
Well, no, King Vindon is the descendant of this guy.
That's what I meant, yes.
Great grandfather, Scora Vindon.
I think we go and loot the tombs. Perhaps we see what's under there.
Oh, we did do that.
Yes, so there was, in the prophecy room, there was 7 total tombs, 3 on each side, with the different like generations on each side. And then in the middle, there was this gigantic golden one.
Well,
I think that.
how are we going to be able to get there?
I mean, when you guys ever before, am I right?
That was my eye. Because now that I can visually perceive it, I just need to get to within 500 feet of it.
Oh, and I can get you 500 feet to it. Fucking drop you. Okay, as you're falling, they see you falling down to the roof. Bam!
Dimension door.
You're in. Best gang of thieves in the
Because
world.
it's like electronic, so it verifies it's me.
I'm just saying, if I can get
But I do
there,
it, I can work on it.
Didn't you say that there was some sort of mechanism that alerted?
That was the gate. The gate, though, not the
Not the
ceiling.
room.
How do you know that it's not just a gate?
Well,
I have a feeling if he was really feeling himself today, he'd get there.
It comes down, comes down to the flick of the wrist. All I'm saying is we're kind of left with some questions about this prophecy. I say if we crack open those tombs.
Well, I mean,
We could
you
go
could
up.
also just take my word that it is definitely us because Mr. told me.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm saying maybe we have answers yet to solve about the king wanting to preserve his life.
Yes, I understand that, but what does that actually have to do with the prophecy?
That's what we don't know, because the king, the prophecy actually obviously means something to this king, or else it wouldn't be heavily guarded at all.
I think you're where fuck this king, okay? I don't like him. He's shady, alright?
Neither do I.
He's
I
a-
also don't want the entire
Let's
city
kill
to
him.
try and kill us.
He's a shade. Well,
I believe that at some point we need to not keep getting run out of these places.
I think Alden knows the answer.
I agree. We can no longer run from our destiny. We must
But-
drive the snake into the king's heart.
Well, I think okay. So there's two things. There's the king's pictures or whatever. His
Well, you go.
Your idea was we disguise ourselves as them and then kill the king.
Yes. Look, Caesar.
It's a bad idea.
Their best friends stab him in the heart, but it's actually us.
I wonder. You can talk to my lady. See what she knows about this king.
Also, I have a feeling that the king might be one of Xanathar's brothers.
I guess.
How would you know that?
I'm just getting an itch.
Can you talk to Xanathar? He's the old guy, right?
Yeah.
The eye man.
Yes.
The beholder.
Beholder.
The beholder. You can talk to him.
Well, I messaged him once. Never got back.
Well, I still think number one today we definitely need to find out who ratted.
I think if we do that, that will give us more indication of whether or not we need to exploit the king a little bit more. Because if it has nothing to do with him, then potentially that gives us a lead in a different direction that we might need to investigate.
Alright, here's how we tell if the king is Xanathar's brother. We rip his eyes out. Just kidding. Igor is too morally straight for that.
And another thing about the relic, as of right now, I need to find things to help us get there. I actually have a list from Tybalt.
What's the list?
We need a steam rocket, propulsion arrays,
Wait.
we need a flame chip, liquid rocket engine, and then electromagnetic wires.
Does that exist in this century?
I mean, he's asking for it.
Well, okay. Well, what we got to do is we go to. I think the Green Thumb would be a good place to start.
What do plans have to do with electromagnetic?
Professor Layk, actually, if I get a little bit more skilled with my illusion, I can actually make something come to life as an illusion. It'll be physical property. So I can craft whatever you want.
You actually really think you can create a steam rocket?
How big is it?
I'd assume a steam rocket is pretty big.
Are we going to the moon? To
Who
get this?
knows?
Oh, if we need to get into the astral plane, we just find a magnet devouring and stuff inside it. And I shoot it with a bolt.
Yeah, only a fool would actually fall for that. I'm sorry. But again, number one. No, this is the freaking
Some of their paths.
we need to find our lead of the person who ratted out Thrain.
All right.
That should be our number one, because where the fuck do we get our gold now?
So here's what we do. We go to the fucking bar tonight. All right. The rain. What? This is serious.
Whatever your ideas start with the bar, right?
You're gonna be disguised as Thrain, obviously.
Yes.
And we are going to be hyped, alright? We're gonna make a big fucking scene, like, oh my god, Thrain! We thought we'd never see you again. You're gonna make a big scene, alright? And then we parade him around the cities like Thrain, okay? This lady's gonna be like, I thought Thrain was fucking dead. And then
It's a lady.
yeah.
You know that for a fact.
Yeah.
How so?
Cause
Well, we think it's that Hazel.
I could also look for her too, you know, just my spell that locates objects and people has never worked, but maybe this time it will, you know?
Yeah.
You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. You know? Alright, yeah, let's find this woman.
I believe in this sense, I'll just beat the eyes and ears.
Oh,
I can be the eyes in the sky.
In the meantime, I think I will try to go get us a pretty penny for our work the other day.
What work?
I'm gonna pull out the vampire head. Put it back into the bag.
Who are you gonna get money from?
Well, this is what I'm thinking. We take it to the king. Say, hey, you know, we just saved your kingdom. Possibly. This was underneath your castle. Or
Not under
maybe.
not under the castle, under the city, because we don't want to make any implications that we're breaking into the castle.
It's true, under the city.
Well,
But if you already knew it was there.
It was under the tree, not under the castle. We just
Under the
yeah.
tree. And we say
Well, it was underneath the lake.
Yes, but led us towards the tree, which is away from.
alright, and here's something too. If he knows we've been there, he knows about the tree, okay? And he's gonna be frantic. There's gonna be we're gonna be able to see in his eyes that he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna die because I'm out of the juice, okay? And so we're gonna follow him. I'm gonna be a fucking spider in his hair. I'm gonna be like the fly on Kamala's hair during the debate, you know?
Or the flying Breaking Bad. Just annoying the shit out of him.
But
Here's
here's
you ever seen that fly episode of Breaking Bad?
Oh, I don't know. I stopped watching Breaking Bad because it made me depressed.
Fair.
But here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If he does know about the tree, we make him pay us triple to keep our mouth shut. And we say it anyway.
Do you think blackmailing the king's a good idea? So I think here's the thing.
But we tell we spread the word anyways.
Okay, I think
We fucking hate the king.
I think here's the deal. You two are gonna go and get the reward, and I'm gonna be fucking gnat in your ear, okay? Or some kind of animal leeching onto you. That if I need to stay behind and watch, we can, okay?
Why am I chosen to go?
Because you seem noble, and we wouldn't trust Alden to go by himself.
I respect that.
Me? I think I've turned over a new leaf.
I trust you,
Well,
but the king knows that we don't trust you.
the king doesn't technically trust you because you're on the list.
Yes, which is complete bullshit.
You are getting better. At it, I will give you that, but
The only thing I've tried to stole in 2 days, I got fucking almost killed. Makes one a bit hesitant to commit thievery. Anyways. Well, I think I will head to the castle and see what I can do for a reward.
I was right
That's a nice idea.
we can reconvene maybe, and then I have a few things in me. Maybe I can go check out in the meantime.
Yes,
Communicate through the ranks if anybody is in trouble.
perfect. Alright, for midnight, ready? Break.
Alright, so where's everyone?
319! 319!
Me and Tristan. Get this demon out of me.
He's going to the church.
Church?
We're going to the castle.
Okay.
Oh, are you gonna go in our ear or whatever you were saying?
Well, we'll figure that out along the way.
So you three are going to the castle? Okay.
Is there anywhere in the city I might be able to find any of these items?
That is something you aren't sure of.
Is there anywhere I could possibly because there's like a not like a map, but there's like a board of like the whole city, right? Or do we have a map
Yeah, I think there's a map. I think Dean has it.
that I could like possibly just like poke around in,
Mhm.
ask people for?
Yeah.
And if anything, I can just go to the library too.
Okay.
To maybe look for something.
go to the library.
Nice.
Knowledge is useless. You make bold assumptions, and you fucking go with it. We got there. I think I'm one of the stupidest people alive.
Here's your town map of winter farts.
Alright, let's think about what animal would be good to disguise ourselves as.
Alright. Yeah, we'll do you. Alright. So, you guys kind of all branch out and start heading your separate ways, and it just takes you a couple minutes, and you manage to get to the church.
Okay, I am assuming it's unlocked.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll head
Head in.
in. Yeah.
And as you go in, you actually see Mirrodin kind of getting stuff ready, kind of filling the fountain with new holy water.
Fancy now?
Just into the fucking bucket so we can drop his magical piss on us.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I will, is he towards, like, the front, I'm assuming, of, like, the church, or is he, like, towards the back where you...
He's kind of like in that, like, if you think of Piasta's church, that's literally what I... Which picture St. John's. Like, he's in, like, the little pre-kind of area before you get into the church.
Okay. I will approach him.
Okay.
Mirrodin, I was hoping that you might be able to lead me in prayer this morning.
Naileth, you're back up. Yes, I would love to. Just give me one moment. I'm gonna fill this. You'll get one more batch of holy water, and then we're good. So he kind of walks back in the other room. He comes back out, and probably about 2 minutes later, he just has a thing of water, and he dumps it in. And he kind of like that says a little prayer, and it looks like he kind of sprinkles some stuff in it. And then follow me, and he leads you back into that same little chapel that you guys have went in the last couple times. And he kind of sits down. Well, we've done this quite a few times now. Would you like to lead us in a prayer today?
Sure, I suppose. I guess I should be upfront with something as well.
Yes.
I prayed last night, and the voice that I told you I heard last time I was in here was not much louder, but more distinct. And instead of feeling it just on my ears and my face and a little bit on my chest, it seemed to almost like radiate through a large majority of my body. And it stated it couldn't get to me, but it was trying, and it told me to stay on the path.
Interesting. You may... So this happened last night.
Yes.
Let me see. Now, when I kind of first talked to Morden, I felt some presence, but I didn't feel it in my body like you're saying you do. We are in a church of Morden. Are you up for a little journey?
I'm up for anything.
It's not far, but at the church they have a place called the Hall of Echoes, or at King Vinden's castle. And I have a way in. We can get in. That would let me in there, and maybe we take this there and see if that sort of sparks a connection.
I think this is a good idea.
And he kind of bows his head, and he kind of gathers a couple things, and you see Toro kind of doing some stuff, and Toro, hey, you're gonna be running the mass today. It'll be up. I'm gonna take Naileth up to the Hall of Echoes. So just make sure when everybody comes in, we have a 10 o'clock mass, and do a good job. And Toro kind of goes, all right, gotcha. And as he kind of gathers a couple holy things, and he begins to walk out. Kind of opens the door, and you guys make your way to the church, or to start making your way towards the castle. And with that being said, quick, where do you want to go?
I'm actually gonna go to the merchant district.
Okay.
And then, is it actual shops, building shops?
So
it's
more kind of tents and kind of little stations, but there's a couple of them that kind of have more buildings, so to speak.
Okay. So I will just if there's any signs, or if there's any goods or anything that are out, I'm gonna be looking for more
Gadgetry. Okay, make a perception check.
Type stuff that I don't know how you would want to call these type things. And if I need to go inside of a building, ooh,
19.
Perception? Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so you actually do, kind of as you're walking through, you see almost like a little bit sort of like a junkyard as you're walking through. And it's not big, but it's kind of just fenced off, and it's kind of like that chain link fence. You can see through it, and it just looks like a bunch of kind of junk in there.
Okay, shit, I should have left her first. Fuck. Oh, I can. Oh no, I think that's too far. Yeah, message is 120 feet, so I don't think that's enough. Because where is Tybalt's again?
Tybalt's is up here.
Oh yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
far away.
I can never remember where exactly. It's up there.
First, I guess I will go in and start looking around for like any sort of wires that I think that would be conductive.
Okay. And you search around and make an investigation check. That one. So you kind of.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's that one.
You kind of look around and you just kind of stumble around, and it just looks like a bunch of junk, bunch of old armor. You know, like some weird little engine type gadget, weird looking, just kind of all different stuff that you kind of notice as you glimpse around.
That engine thing. If I look at that, does it look like there's liquid that could be put into it? Like, is there like kind of like a vessel with like?
So it's pretty big. It's like
parts?
it's probably like, you know, this. I mean, probably about this big, maybe a little bit bigger. Probably like kind of the size of the TV, maybe a little bigger. And it looks like there is some sort of place where stuff would go into.
Okay, I will take that.
Okay.
And then I will look for like almost like a little like tablet like looking thing that's like really thin. I'm kind of essentially like looking for the flame chip. I'm kind of like looking for like almost like a circuit board or like something like that. I could like maybe see that feels like it could either get put into something or like hooked up to something.
Do another investigation check. 17. So you do find like as you're moping around a little bit, you do seem to find a little bit of a looks kind of like a circuit board type thing.
Quickly, I'm going to. I think that's gonna work. No, it's freaking casting bolt. Actually, yeah, I will sort of hold it to the side and not shoot it at it, but like kind of shoot it at a downward angle, and like kind of have it like pass the chip or this little circuit board and see if it reacts.
With
It's a cosmic bolt.
Cosmic
so
bolt,
I'm just gonna
okay.
see if there's any sort of reaction.
and as you cast it, it doesn't seem like any reaction really happens.
Okay. Well, I'll just take those two.
Okay, all right.
Then I will actually start heading straight to the Tybalt.
And as you're kind of walking out, this guy kind of like, hey, you! What do you got there?
Oh,
And he kind of pops his head out of the trash.
oh, is this? I thought this was a junkyard.
No, it's my stuff. It's kind of junk.
Oh, I am apologetic. I didn't know somebody was here.
Are you looking to get those?
Yes. Can you tell me what these are, though?
That one's some sort of engine.
Okay.
I don't know what it's used for. The other thing is something that is a little more advanced. Circuit chip type dealio.
Yes. I have a list that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Would you be able to help me for these?
I can see if I have them, yes.
I will just tell you what it is.
Oh, all right.
It's more in my brain, not necessarily.
Oh, all right, yes.
Do you have any electromagnetic wires?
No. What's that?
Never mind. Do you have a propulsion array?
Jesus.
Or a steam
Where are you?
rocket?
Steam rocket? I've heard that before. I don't know what the propulsion array is. Steam rocket? I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just get these two things for now. How much
Okay.
are they?
All right. Great. Let me see. The engine. about 500 gold, and the other thing just about 50.
What type of person is this?
He's like a little kind of old man, scraggly, kind of.
Even?
No, he's human.
See, I have a question. Are you familiar with all the gods?
No.
What if I told you that I am born from a god, and I need
Are
these,
you really?
I need these to help her?
Oh, geez, I don't really know if that doesn't necessarily lower the price. I do think it's a good thing that you're helping your god. 500 for that engine is quite a good deal. Engines they don't come easily around here.
Fine. And I'll throw the money on the roll.
Okay, and you see him kind of smiling, and he puts his pipe. Pleasure doing business with you there. Come back anytime.
And if you are lying, I will know.
No, it should work. It should work.
I'm gonna insight check and see if he knows exactly what these things are.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay, it truly is an engine. Okay.
But does he actually know what they do?
He doesn't know what they do, and he doesn't know what the price would actually be. I'm sure they'll work. They're in tip-top shape. And you see like they're not great.
You know, it just kind of started working.
And then I will, I'll flick my eyes white at him.
Yeah.
And I'll like sort of broaden my shoulders and like walk face to face with him. And if he's shorter than me, I will bow down to him.
He's looking at you.
If these do not work, I will be back.
Okay.
I will get my money back.
And make an intimidation check.
Fine, says
12.
12. I got a 4. Jesus Christ. I like the roll off better personally, but okay, jeez, if they don't work, you can have your money back. Half, maybe. And
And I'll firebolt the ground or the cosmic bolt right next to him.
just fine, you have all your money. Get out of here.
Thank you. And I will walk out.
Okay.
And now head towards the side.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so then you three arrive to the front gate.
Before that, I'm gonna turn into a spider and kind of crawl into Alden's. I couldn't find stats for a gnat, so we're gonna go spider. I'm gonna like be on like the inside of his like shirt, kind of peeking out.
Alright, sounds good. Oh yeah, did you get new clothes at all? I'm assuming.
I'm still bare-ass in those.
So you just gotta find a spot.
I'm big swinging.
I'm behind his
He's got his-
massive penis.
He's got
He's
his
on the
boots.
underside of my ball sack.
He's got his boots.
He's walking down the street, just his boots.
He's literally pushing boots.
Yeah.
But like what you don't know about the boots is they also count as like protection for the rest of your body, and so
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Alright, but yeah, so you guys get there. And now you have a spider. Where are you hiding? Just wherever. Okay. Oh, and Tristan. Okay, so you kind of do like a little.
I'm swinging.
You kind of do like a little bit of a string. You know how they do that? I don't even know how they do it, but
I
they
don't
start.
know either, yeah.
I never
Hang
mind.
on.
You guys stop. You know how they do that. But yeah, so you manage to find a spot on Tristan, and yeah, you guys make it to the front gate,
They won't notice me. I'm tiny.
and you see a guard, just 2 guards.
Is it the same guard?
Yeah, it's usually the same ones.
It works every day.
You guys are good.
We have something urgent for the king's eyes.
Oh, you've been telling us this about 3 times now.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Bosh?
Go get Gimbal again.
Gimbal again? Jesus Christ.
Can we just cut the chase and not go through that fucking wheelchair man?
Wait, I'm sorry. We gotta go through the wheelchair.
What does this guy do?
It's the orders and laws. I don't make the rules around here. I'm sorry.
I haven't painted him yet. I'll be right back. And he turns around and he's like, and you know, this guy's usually a little more enthusiastic, and he doesn't seem to be this time. And he comes back a couple minutes later, and Gimbal, the badass, rolls
You
up.
hear a
That's a broken gimbal.
I know, I haven't painted the real Gimbal yet.
what? Forbidden Nights again. What brings you over here?
Yes, give the hello.
I mean, every time. I think it's every day you're coming here at the same time asking for me.
Well, it seems that this wonderful city has quite the issue to it here.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
The Royal Titans don't seem to be doing anything around here, so someone's got to.
no, they actually just went on a quest and they did it very well.
Oh, well, quest, you say?
Yeah, I can't give you the debriefing, but it was a success.
Well, you want to hear about a successful quest?
Well,
We slay the vampire and is cured his lair right underneath the city.
and he kind of like adjusts his mouth. You did know.
Yes. Would you like proof?
Well, I guess, yeah.
Well, that's why we brought the head. I would call Lazarus' head.
Guard, bring that over here now.
Can I see that, please? You want to see it closer?
Yeah, can you bring that over here to inspect it?
Yes, I can hold it to your head.
And then you got like, give me a second. And you see Austin pulls out like a little journal and he's. That's definitely a vampire head, now that you say that.
Yes.
Where did you find him?
Actually, right underneath the city.
You did?
Yes.
What?
Which I was wondering if you guys had any idea.
I don't think there's been any reports of vampires. You guys heard anything?
No, I don't think so. I think those vampires.
Yes, I mean, glad that you killed the vampire. How do I know it's from under the city, though? That could have been something you slayed back in Snow Hollow. Didn't you guys fight some vampires back there?
It looks pretty fresh.
Well, actually, the vampire's body is still in his tomb. I can take you there if you want me to.
Oh, I will not be going anywhere out of the city or under the city.
Well, it's still in the city. It's actually underneath the city.
Oh. What's the reasoning behind this? Obviously, you're here telling me this. What do you want from me?
Well, personally, thinking that we're doing something that the, Royal Titans aren't doing is inspecting the city before they go out in the escapade outside of the city. We're thinking maybe a little royalty along with this head that we bring you.
You want like a gift or compensation?
One of the same. A gift for each one of us. Or
I maybe can look into that. Yeah, I guess. We could get more information about what all kind of happened. For sure, we can evaluate that and look into what you guys deserve.
So, say, you didn't know this area was underneath your city, did you?
And as they're talking, you kind of start to stroll up with your guy.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not in charge of security around here. I'm just like basically the king's right-hand man.
But there's none of this in your little notes there over there.
We've heard of the tree dying, but nothing under the city. I mean, I know the clan that lives in that tree. They were trying to investigate, but we haven't received any reports from them.
The order.
Yes, the order of the forest. Correct.
He's a spider. He's a spider.
Oh. Is that spire on your shoulder?
No, he's hidden. You can't see it. He rolled a nat one. He rolled a nat.
The guard goes over there. Tristan, how's it going?
Igor pops out.
No, we haven't had any reports from them. They were supposed to be searching under the roots, but how far did you guys go? How'd you get down there?
Well, it was, if we calculated, 160 feet down from the lake, and about 200 more down in the path. So we're going to estimate about 350 feet down, 400 feet, give or take.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Because I would say you're in the ballpark, but I would say you still wouldn't like any idea.
Nat 20.
Oh!
What do you say?
There's no way.
Oh, I thought it was a 20 as a 10. Well, those are pretty precise math that you did there, Alden. I'm impressed.
Yes, it's very in-depth notes.
Yeah, I mean, sure, like I said, I can put in a request and see what we can give you. I mean, I'm sure vampires' heads worth something around here, and thank you for protecting the city.
Oh yes, that is our utmost concern with Wintercrest, Gimbal.
Yes,
As
and
we are nobles around
I think the king would be excited that you have done that for the city, that out of your goodwill, it seems like.
Oh yes, the king. Yes, he seems like a very good man. Do you know him very well?
yeah, I'm like his best friend. We're like this.
Say, how long have you known the king for?
Oh, since my whole lifetime.
Since your whole lifetime. How old are you?
Spider and shit.
Spider sheets.
Let's see. Oh. I'm about 250 years old.
And say, when do you remember King Linden taking over rule of Jairus?
I can't recall. He's been the ruler since I can remember. I mean, I haven't been his best right-hand man for that long. It's only been about 40 years since I've been here, but
Is it King David?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of humans living that long.
well, yes, you are correct. And why are you questioning this?
It's not. I mean, it's curious. You know,
Yeah, it's curious.
it just popped in my head as you two were talking.
Oh yeah, it's just random. You just came up here and started talking to me and just throwing it out there.
We have a head of a vampire.
It's just out of the blue. We just stumbled upon each other, and you bring a vampire head. Like, were you guys probably just strolling by and like, oh yeah, let's go say hi to Nimble, weren't you?
Well, it's just awful and weird. It's like, you know.
It is.
What do you guys keep back there? Some sort of serum to keep him younger or something? If you do, send some of that our way. You know, we could use some of that serum.
How about you? Alden. How about this? How about I will set a meeting up for you? You can talk to him yourself.
Oh, perfect. I love
Good old Forbidden Nights.
Yes, but you must keep your mouth shut until then. If I hear anything come out, you will be in trouble.
Oh, but there's one thing that us Forbidden Nights do best. It's keep our mouths shut.
Oh, I don't believe that at all coming from you.
Well,
And now you see he kind of got like a dark face, like he's very like, not hostile, defensive about you guys kind of like saying things that would like push buttons.
perhaps this is our chance to prove our loyalty to Christ.
I don't know if you're telling the truth or not, but it's better that we have you as allies than enemies, especially when the twins are roaming around.
Oh yes, the twins.
Is there anything else that's popped in your head, Tom? You or God, anything you'd like to talk about? Damn it!
He's late and he messes up freaking names.
I know.
Well,
Like, do you want to know anything else? Are there any other random things just popping in your
yes,
noggin over there?
actually, yes. You brought up that we can meet with the king.
Yes.
It just popped in my head. When would that happen? These other things just popped in my head as conversations happened.
Yeah, just like you just stumbled over here, like I was saying before. I may be able to adjust later today. I think you may be able to fit 10-15 minutes to talk to you guys. Maybe later this afternoon.
That'll work.
Let me see here. And he kind of pulls out, like, no, he puts his other book away, and this one looks like more like an agenda of, like, he basically has everything planned out. You guys can see, like, not everything, but you can see that says, like, to-dos, and then you can see a couple pages that says, like, 11 o'clock, talk to this person, 12 o'clock, do this. Yes, exactly, 4 o'clock, no, 4:07. He's got a meeting at 4 with, some kind of royalty, and it takes about 7 minutes, he said. You'll be there sharp. If you're a minute late, you won't be let in.
We'll be there.
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about today?
Yeah, say we heard rumors of a dragon turtle in the lake. Is that true? Or?
Oh, you didn't know about him?
No. What's the story behind that? Is he like the king's pet or something? Or
Yes, actually, if you didn't know, he used to have another one, but that one disappeared. I don't know what happened, but yes, we actually just kind of let him roam around. He's a little bit of a security blanket. He's actually a pretty good friend of the king. I don't interact with him. I'm a little frightened by him. But the king has a fondness for him, and I mean, what's better to protect you from, like, dragons with your own dragon yourself?
Yes, that is a fair point. But,
How did you run into him or something?
oh, no. If I would feel bad for him if he did. We'd kill him probably, but,
No, come on, Alden. If you are showing your loyalty, killing the king's pet is not the first step in doing that. Or even threatening.
I was merely joking. I'm a joking.
Yes, but I tell you, do not make that joke around the king.
Oh, yes.
I can take the joke, but...
Yes, those would not come out during the king's meeting. Of course not. We would not want to kill his baby. All right, Bill, that's all I had for you. So we will see you at 4:07.
And I will let him know he's got a meeting and ask him about payment for you guys. I'm sure he's interested in meeting you guys, especially after this quest he'll hear about. Most of your things check out, so I will report back. I don't think the reward will be huge, but I think there'll be something there for you.
Perfect. I think I take 50%, and that leaves you guys with 40.
And Tristan, if you ever want to just stop by again, just keep wandering by, no problem. I'll be right here waiting for you to answer all your questions.
Thank you for the offer. It's very kind of you.
And with that, you hear, and he starts whittling himself.
Always rolling himself now, huh?
All right, and what about you there, sir? What can I do for you? And you guys turn around and you see Bael and Mirren, the priest. Mirren. Okay.
I am with the priest.
And Mirren kind of looks at him. Yes, we're going to need to be let in, please. We're going to the Hall of Echoes. And the guy kind of, all right. And he kind of opens up the door, and you guys see Naileth and the priest walk in to the gate. And he kind of sticks his arm out.
You can't stop the spider, man.
Oh, true. You don't quite make it there in time.
I'm still on Tristan.
Yeah, throw him. The spider.
I was gonna like whisper that to you, like
Get on
throw me in the gimbal.
Get on his chair. But yeah, so you guys are good. What do you guys want to do now?
I'm gonna pull Tristan's skin away from the gate.
Okay. Yeah, you feel that.
Alright, then when we get clear,
Spider-Man.
when we get clear, I'm gonna pop out with Igor again.
Okay.
We need to go to college. What for? I got some people to talk to. See what they were doing last night.
Oh, okay. Such as the Royal Titans?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Maybe it's
I want to know what they were up to.
you distract them. I go with it.
We can do that. So we're going south of the college.
So the college? Alright. So, Naileth, you managed to follow Mirren all the way. Do you want to say anything to him or no? Or just follow him? Alright. So you kind of weave, dip, and dodge. You kind of that same route. And when you get into the castle, you take a left. And because you guys have been going right to go down that hall, you guys go left, or you two walk left, and you kind of go down a set of stairs. And you come to this room. It's kind of more temple-like. There's like some kind of pillars in the middle of it, and then like a church thing at the far side. And like there's just a bunch of people kind of like just roaming. There's no words are being spoken. You hear some whispers, but it's not, and it's real dark in there. And you kind of follow Mirren up to the front, kind of right by the altar. And he kind of walks up and he gets like this little thing of kind of holy water type stuff. And he brings it down and he kind of says, "Hold out your hands." And he kind of starts sprinkling on your hands, and he kind of like throws some right at your face. And he kind of like throws some on himself because he's a dumbass. And he walks back up, puts it up. Do you want to do like do like yellow lights? Yeah. And yeah, that's fine.
These are
Good enough.
maybe that.
Yeah, either works.
Well,
And he comes. Naileth, what would you like to say? You're in the most spiritual place probably on the entire isle. What would you like to say to your God that you're trying to speak to?
Is there any proper way of requesting an audience with the god?
Now, that is different with every god, but just speak from your heart. See what they'll connect with you. If he's searching and you're looking for him, I'm sure he will try to reach out and find you. If he can't, he'll continue to try.
Okay.
kind of like reaches out his hand and grab your hand.
Okay. Would you like me to speak this out loud, or would you like this to come from my conscious?
Just in a whisper.
I'll close my eyes and whisper, great, powerful being. I'm not sure who you are, and I'm not sure where you originate, but if you can hear me, I would like to know who has been speaking to me.
And roll a religion check with advantage.
That would be 11.
11? Okay. Alright, and so you kind of are sitting there in your prayer. I love the music that I have to find, yeah. And you're sitting in your prayer, and as you say these words, you feel just kind of Mirrodin's grasp kind of holding you. And as you say these words, your body instantly starts to warm like it has before. And it starts from your chest, your heart, and you, again, feel it. You can literally tell where it's going, and it slowly kind of is creeping throughout your body. And this time it continues past where it was before. And it kind of gets to your toes, and you kind of just feel it in all parts of your body. And you kind of feel his hand on you, and all of a sudden, like, you kind of like feel it kind of let go. And you are now sitting there, and as your eyes are closed, they kind of start to glow like an orangish kind of haze. And in your back, you almost feel wings kind of start to sprout, okay? And they're not there, but you can just tell from kind of how you're sitting there, you can just feel this warmth coming from behind you that there's nothing there, but you're feeling something there. And as you sit, you hear a voice. Naileth, I believe we finally made a connection.
Who are you?
And as your eyes kind of are orange, you all of a sudden, like, it seems like you open your eyes, and sitting in front of you is, it's kind of glowing like a yellowish kind of tint, but your body is far away from it, and it slowly kind of is floating towards you, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you see this form of a dragon. And this dragon, it almost shines like a platinum color, and it kind of comes up to you, and my name is Bahamut.
Bahamut.
I am the Dragon Lord of the good dragons. I've been trying to search for you for some time, but your so-called this creature, this demon that was blocking our connection, I could not make fully connect with you. But since you found your way with the Lord, it seems that we've finally been able to connect.
How long have you been searching for me?
Ever since you were born. There's something you should know. You were born with blood of ancient dragons. It's something that I believe you are the only one that has this blood.
This is us.
Now, you've never tried to connect, and that's something that was going to be found within time. And I cannot seek these things. And once you started to search and search, I finally had the light and the ability to make a connection with you.
Now with this, are you able to help me with Bael?
And you see him kind of smile. Bael is nothing compared to me. I believe I can help. So what do you wish I do?
I believe at this point I was only on this path to get rid of Bael, because I believe that's all this was leading to.
If you wish to get rid of Bael, do you have that and put it out for me.
I'll pull it like out of my quiver holder thing.
In order for you to do this, please snap it over your leg. You may go through some pain. I don't know what it's going to feel like. I cannot save you from this. But I believe it will break the bond and I shall secure myself within you.
Will it kill me?
I do not believe so, no. I will have your back.
Fair enough. I'll take the bow and I'll
I'm going to smash it in half.
snap it
And-
faster over my leg.
So go, can you go red? And as you do that, I'll turn this off.
Give him the true element.
Oh yeah. So as soon as you snap the ball, you feel like your body just, and like you just feel this sensation, like you kind of start to shake, and it's just,
Naileth,
you hear a voice in your head, and just,
you have betrayed me.
you almost feel like your chest is starting to like split, like you almost feel like your chest is starting to like separate.
Okay.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Fuck you.
And you just,
You will pay for this.
and as he says this, you feel this deep burn throughout your entire body, and this, as it kind of breaks, you see this fire shoot from your like literally your chest. It shoots out, and you see this image of Bael, and he kind of looks at you, and he's kind of screaming, trying to hold on, and that's when you see this Bahamut, I can never say his name, he kind of swoops in front of you, and he kind of takes his wings and he kind of shields him over top of you. And you see Bael trying to scrap in, and he takes a sword and he's like trying to almost flail and get it in, and your body just still feels this immense pain. And as he kind of closes his wings, and as the wings kind of close down around you, Bael dissipates into nothing. And now you can go back to orange. And now everything goes back to orange. And this feeling, this burning sensation slowly goes down. It was probably the worst pain you've ever been in. You've got knocked a couple times, got bit by vampires, but yeah, but this feeling was much far more intense. And now where your stomach is, right? You see where that split was? You see it sealed, and it has what looks like a dragon kind of pierced on your stomach, and it kind of swirls, and it is healed. And he kind of separates his wings, and now you seem to be almost be like kind of floating amongst the sky. And he kind of swoops back in front of you. How was that?
Refreshing.
Now I believe that Bael is no more. Unfortunately, and your bow's kind of in your hands, and your bow is unfortunately no use anymore.
I have other means.
But and he kind of looks at you, but let me see it.
Yeah, I'll hand him the two.
And he kind of takes his mouth, and he kind of grabs it, and he takes his little arms, and he kind of like shoves it in his mouth, and you see him do this, what looks like a beam of light kind of like shoots out into the air, and he kind of looks up and he just shoots this beam of light into the air. And he kind of like, it probably goes on for 30 seconds or so. And he kind of comes back down and he looks at you, and he opens his mouth, and he kind of takes out this glimmering, it's like has a platinum hue to it, and it's now formed back together, and you see 7 golden kind of like gems ingrained in this bow, and he hands it to you.
Take it back.
This bow is something it's called the Bond of Eternal Light. Those 7, it's not Mitch. it's not like that's your song. I have like backstory song.
Some bullshit. Pretty well.
This is a gift that was to be offered to an archer, and those 7 golden gems are they represent my 7 golden dragons that are my advisors. You can do that.
Fuck yeah.
I hope you use that very well. I hope it kills and slays many monsters. And I know you are destined to do something great in the near future, and that bow will help you.
Thank you. What shall I do in the future with you?
That is up to you to decide. I will be with you if you need to speak. Now, I may not have every answer, but I can give my guidance when you please.
Will it be hard to reach you without Bael interfering?
I believe Bael will not be interfering, but I would not be surprised if he tries to hunt you down. I know it is a pretty serious thing if you break a bond with a sort of demon or fiend, so to say. So just be on the lookout. Stay with your friends and help they will protect you and keep you safe. Defeat this Bael once and for all.
Thank you.
Now, go be something great, Naileth Igor. You are destined for it. And with that being said, your eyes kind of go back to like this black, as you're closing your eyes, and you open them, and you see Nearden sitting there, and he's just like, and he's looking at you. Did it work?
I think it did.
You had wings sprouting from your back.
You saw that? Wasn't sure if that was a me thing.
And your bow.
Yes. I spoke with Bahamut.
Bahamut,
The
the Dragon Lord.
Dragon Lord. He was who was trying to contact me.
That is pretty serious. No offense, Morden, but he is a big deal. I've never talked to him. I wish I could. That is interesting. Well, I don't know what to say. I believe it worked.
I think it did.
You continued the path. You prayed for days and
I was
days and
atheist.
days. But now you have found your one and cured yourself of this demon.
Yes.
Well, I hope you visit every once in a while. It was nice praying with you.
I do owe you some service. I appreciate the help that you've been.
If I need something killed, I guess I could call upon your name.
It will be done.
No, I do not kill. No, I do not.
You don't. I do.
True. Well, it was fun. It lasted, and like I said, stop any time, and if I need something, I'll let you know. But this is out of the good deed of my heart that I helped you.
I thank you very much for this. And I will stop by. I will keep in touch.
Sounds good. Pleasure meeting you, Naileth. And he kind of reaches for a handshake. And
We'll put him there.
he kind of gathers up his things, and he kind of walks out.
Okay. I'll bow my head and head out with him.
Kind of follow behind him. Okay. So you kind of see him take like a turn, and you kind of continue out the doors, and back out into the courtyard, and you're kind of escorted out to the gate, and they open it up for you, and you're out.
I'm gonna talk my ring.
Mhm.
Boys, we've got some interesting developments on the demon situation.
Oh, yes. Who's next on your list?
Yes?
I think we should talk in private about this.
The inn?
I'll be right there.
Do you? Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So, boom. You got you. So you gotta go to Tybalt. Yep. So you make it to Tybalt.
So yeah, on the way, like once I get out of eyesight of the junkyard, I'll like be like a little kid, like I'll be like strolling. I'll be like, like really happy.
Yeah.
Like start like booking as fast as I can.
Okay, and you would dig there.
Yeah.
All right, and you get there, and you open the door, and you hear kind of some noise from the back. Who's there?
It is me. I have some gifts.
And he kind of pulls up like he has like his thing on him. Ah, Layk, how are you?
Good. How are you, Tybalt?
I'm doing well. What do you got for me there? So you got my list?
Yes. I hope these are the right things. I have two of them. Hopefully, the flame chip and the engine.
I feel that we can make do with these. How's she looking? And you look at the ship and you can tell it kind of like it seems to be missing one engine, you know, and all the other ones are there, and he kind of has it kind of fired up right now, and you see some like purple energy kind of shooting between some of the engines, but then that one, nothing. I'm gonna have to get to work on this. It's gonna take me quite a while.
Well, I have never seen anything like this.
It's quite magnificent, isn't it?
Yes. Can't wait for this to like actually go.
Yes, I know. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but I'll get it there.
Well,
I've been working day and night effortlessly on this, and now that I have these, I can finally make progress on the engines, and this is the flame chip. I can get that in there, and that can start heating our steam, and once we get the steam engine, then we can take it off. The propulsion, it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be dangerous, but it'll be fun.
So I was hoping those were the right things. I had no clue what I was really looking for.
If they're not, I'll let you know, but I don't entirely know what I'm looking for either. It should be able to work. I can make some modifications.
Do you have a possibility to show me what the wires are, the arrays are, rockets supposed to look like?
Yes. Follow me. And he kind of walks over and he kind of takes his little mask off, sets it down, and he kind of like opens like there's like a ladder or whatever that comes down, and he starts climbing up. Come with me. And he climbs up, and as you get up there, you're on the deck now, and you walk into like his little kind of where he steers and stuff. I don't know what it's called. And he kind of turns everything off, and alright, let me show you. And walks out, and in between each of the engines, you see that like on the one side there's wires. It's kind of streaming between the two. Now those there are the wires I need. I need 3 for over here. You need to, it's kind of a lot of conjunction, weird stuff that it's taken quite a bit of time for me to kind of get down, and I just get something like that, and you see they're kind of like a bluish color to them.
Okay.
And then there's also like a red one that goes with it, but you see that he has the red ones on the other side.
Gotcha.
So he just needs the blue ones over there, and the steam engine, somebody should know, just ask for it. You should be able to find one of those. We currently don't have one.
Yeah, I just went to the junkyard guy.
We found them.
And
Jeez, I hope
that's
those
where
work,
it was.
Layk.
Well, they said they did, and
Right.
I paid a decent little bit of gold, and I told them if they don't work, I will be back.
Alright, perfect. Good. I'll get them going. I'm quite the mechanic, I don't say so myself. But yes, and is that all? Or do you need the propulsion unit?
I don't know what a propulsion array is.
Follow me! And he, I forgot about those, and he kind of goes back down the ladder. And you
Can
look.
you show me the steam rocket too?
He doesn't have one of those right now. So that's what he needs. But that's what he just said, yes.
Okay.
But then you look under it, and you see kind of on like there's parts of the ship, like it kind of comes like this, and then it kind of like juts out and goes back up. And kind of like in these slots, you see these, they look almost like kind of solar panel like.
Okay.
Like that's how I describe them. And he has 3 on the one side, because does he need 1?
He needs 2.
He needs 2, and he has 1 on the other side, so he needs 2 more.
Okay. So steam rocket, they should know. Propulsion arrays, little quadrant thingies, and then blue wires.
Yep, that should be good. Now, I've asked around town, and I've been more working on things, so I haven't been able to kind of fine tune and get other stuff. So if you can find them, wonderful.
Where have you been asking?
Just the marketplace I've been going to, and then the thieves' play, shit, what's it called? The antique store. That place, and then there's a, shit, what's it called? Oh. I'm losing my mind down here. Like, trying to think of it. I think those are the only 2 spots. And then just stuff I've had, and I've shipped them in from other places, kind of from the mainland. I have somebody that I order them from in there, from Waterdeep.
Most of everything should hopefully probably be.
Hopefully they're in here, but it might not be. I might have to ask some other places, or if Snow Hollow has them, but that's more context that we can get into later on.
Did the wires that I saw first, were they anything close?
They didn't look like it, no, because they're pretty long wires.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I guess I might have to go back to the market.
If you go back there, let's search around and see what you can find.
Awesome. I'll be back later for the goggles.
Perfect. Sounds good. And he kind of puts it back on. And yeah, he starts getting back to work.
Then I'll go to the antique store.
Okay, the antique store?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And at that moment, you hear, kind of in your ring,
Okay.
yeah.
I might have one more stop and I will be there.
Take your time.
All right, so we'll do it real quick. So you're going to the antique store?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I always forget what this guy's name is.
You ready?
I think his name is Strahd.
Oh, Vulcan. This is the guy at the meeting.
Okay.
That
And then
got approached by the dragon people.
Well, thank you.
No, the red dragon knight.
The dragon.
Okay, do you
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
At the party. Or the royal dinner.
Knock on the door of the antique shop.
And no one seems to answer.
Is it locked?
And you open it, and it looks like there's like people looking around right now, and everyone seems to be a little busy.
Okay, I'll still walk in.
Okay.
Is there a spot in this store that might be like more of the gadgetry, or is it more of just like?
Make a perception check. No, you actually kind of get in awe of all the magical items. You were in here once, but you kind of like scanning around again, like, oh, I'm not impressed anymore. I've seen all this, and then you're like, oh my god, they have so many things, and you don't really notice anything that looks like what you're looking for.
Okay, I guess if I'm so enraptured in looking at stuff, I'll like just wait till someone approaches me.
Okay, and yeah, there are people are talking and some. Oh, and a lady, can I help you, sir?
Oh yes, I'm looking for a steam engine.
Oh, a steam engine? I don't know if we have that. Let me go ask somebody. What are you asking for a steam engine for?
I'm looking to make a cart to hook up to my horse to go faster.
Oh, you're like a mechanic then, you're saying?
Well, I
You
know somebody.
tinker.
I know somebody.
Oh, you know somebody, so you're not doing it, someone else.
No, I'm getting it to get it
Steam engine, you said, right?
in. Steam rocket.
Steam rocket. Like Team Rocket, but Steam Rocket.
Yes.
Oh, Vulcan, come here! And then you see Vulcan kind of, oh, alright, give me a minute. And you see he's kind of chatting with someone. Listen, you keep looking at this, I'm gonna go help him over here. And then Vulcan, we meet again, Professor Layk, correct?
Yes.
What can I help you with?
I need a steam rocket.
A steam rocket. I don't think we have any of those here.
Do you know anywhere I can find one?
We have some other inventory, but I don't know about the steam rockets.
What about a propulsion array?
That does sound more familiar. Let me go check in the back. We don't put that stuff on display.
Yes.
We do have people consign stuff here that aren't considered in our guidelines, but we still hold them in back just in case someone would ask. So let me go check. As Vulcan kind of scurries away a little bit, and it takes about a good 5-10 minutes. And so, I think we got 2 of them actually for you.
Perfect. That's the exact amount I need.
Really?
Yes.
Well, how much are you willing to pay for these?
Well, I guess I should have maybe asked you while you're back there. Do you have electromagnetic wires?
Oh, I think I did see wires back there. I don't know if
Are they blue?
they were.
Do you have 3 of them?
I don't know if they're Meglectro, you said?
Yeah, something like that.
You see that? He seemed very confused. Now he kind of scurries back again.
That was
I keep thinking that's a fart.
No, that's what I thought.
And about 5-10 minutes come back, and then you see Vulcan kind of come out, and he's got like blue kind of wires, kind of like scatter over him. Are these what you're looking for?
I believe so, yes.
Oh.
At least the description. That
Yes, we have plenty of these in stock.
Ooh, yes. I'll take 3 of those and the 2 propulsion arrays for 500 gold.
And I'll be doing the calculating before we make it off.
Well, you asked me how much I want to pay.
For 500 gold, you insult us. Well, let's say they said they wanted 1,000 gold for this, and they wanted. It's gonna be 1,500 gold for the total. How many wires you want?
I need 3.
3 and that propulsion stand thing.
Yes.
Yeah, 1,500 gold.
Question. To knock that price down. From the dinner.
Yes.
Haven't been having any problems with the Dragon Crest again.
I handle my own problems. I don't know why you're asking that, but
Well,
yes, we've been having issues, but
at the dinner party, it didn't seem like you were able to handle it.
well,
Seems like there's a little bit more brawn than you have.
yes, we do have our clashing. I mean, it's just one business owner to another. Obviously, I have such power here with all the items, and sometimes we clash a little bit, just on politics.
But if there was no clashing to be had, maybe get them off your back.
Are you saying you're interested in doing what?
Well, maybe taking care of your problems, you can help me with my problem. By giving me these for the low price.
I think you're confused. Usually people come to me to solve their problems.
Well, it seems like you have a problem that needs to still be solved. And me and my colleagues, my friends, the Forbidden Knights, we kind of handle situations like such. It's all for the better of the company, for the islands.
Let's talk in the back.
Yes.
And he goes, yes, he kind of like just starts speaking. Yes, that engine you asked about, I think there might be something back here, like kind of like just playing it off like he's showing you something. And you kind of get to the back and he goes, so, what do you offer?
Well, if they are a nuisance to your business, and they are not allowing you to run the way you need to, and they're harassing you all the time, maybe we could take them off your back a little bit. Make them know who the real boss is. Who the one they need to get to. Instead of feeling like equals.
Yes, about that. I feel like you are confused, like I said before. I don't think you understand. Do you think I'm just some rich man running an antique business?
No, I believe that you have goods that people need.
Yes.
And they are coming to you, but they're harassing you about it. In the
Oh,
public.
actually, how do you think I know so many people? How do you think I run this business?
Obviously, I don't know how you run it, but again, you have people harassing you.
Yes, but that's because I pull strings in the city. When people, for example, maybe want somebody dead, they usually come to me. If, for example, maybe you want to kill your friend Alden, you want it to be a disguise. Maybe we'll slip a little bit in his drink and he's out of your hair.
Yeah, I'm pulling the ring down so you're not
I think you're asking the wrong people if their business needs to be handled. If they're that big of a problem, we'd just handle it ourselves.
Well, is there anything else you might need done?
There is something. I don't know if you're familiar at all, but the Dragon Quest has been getting on my nerves. And, if you wanted to basically turn the city against them, be my guest.
So you want me just to turn turn the whole city against them rather than just dealing with them.
No, I don't think you should just deal with them. They do good for the city. They bring in a lot of the economy and a lot of traders in here. But if they just had a worse image, maybe you guys, you're part of the Food Knights. You have some pull with some of the common folk. Maybe if you could kind of shit on them a little bit, throw their name in the dirt a little bit, just let everyone know that maybe they are not as good for the city as everyone believes.
Well, I can almost guarantee that we've already had a run with them in Snow Hollow.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
How did that work out for you? So you know...
Let's just say the situation or the business that you say you also run on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And we already took care of that in a different way as well.
Did you recognize anyone from here that was in Snow Hollow?
I don't believe I did I? Because I remember trying to kill someone.
Did you recognize anyone?
Make a history check.
I don't remember if you did either.
18.
18. You do remember Strider Bronzebraid, or I believe is his name, Strider. You saw him at the dinner, and he also was he's the one who came to Snow Hollow when you guys were in that meeting. Or that, yeah.
And is he the one that approached Vulcan?
That was Urum.
Yes, named by Strider.
Well, then if you saw him, you definitely ran into the Dragon Crest. Like I said, just keep things on the down low. This conversation didn't happen.
Of course.
Throw them in the dirt a little bit, and I'll give you a discount. But like I said, everything we spoke here today is just between me and you. And with that, he goes, no, back to our business.
If anything, how much are the wires by themselves?
Yes, so I can give you a lower amount. There's 3 of them, you said, and you're buying in bulk. So I will give them to you for 150 gold each for the wires. And then I can do 300 gold for the propulsion thingy.
So 750 in total.
400 plus 350, yes, 750.
Deal.
And I promise you, I'm only getting what the minimum I can take for this consignment.
Yes, that is totally okay with me.
And then with that, he grabs your sack of gold. And well, do you need help carrying anything?
No, I'm good.
Like I said, Professor Layk, keep your mouth shut, or bad things may start happening to you.
Yes, I will not tell people about my bracers that I acquired.
Thank you. With that, he goes, can someone ring him up? And you can hear now, oh, I'll do it. And she kind of scurries over and she goes, well, how was your shopping today?
It was fantastic.
Well, it looks like you found some wires and some sort of device. What is that?
Have you ever heard of flying carriages?
Flying carriages?
Or like floating carriages?
Like you mean like a horse carriage, but floating in the air?
Yes, it's on wheels that float.
No, I have not. Is that what you're working on?
I'm gonna try.
Oh my gosh, how exciting!
It's so much better for
Can
horses.
you give me a ride? If you ever
Maybe if it works.
fix it? Maybe we can go on a date or something. Too far, huh?
You hear from like, nice.
I'll flip her like a silver. I'm gonna try.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to go on your ride in your carriage, but.
Bringing Madame Marine back.
You can.
But anyways, here you go. And she starts counting gold. She goes, looks like there's 750 here. You're good to go.
He was pissed at all of this.
And have a good day, Mr. Dragonborn.
Professor Layk.
Have a good day, Mr. Layk.
At least you got Dragon
Now
Ball.
she goes, oh, you're a professor now.
No.
JK, she doesn't say that.
Oh my god.
And then just quick, Tybalt.
Good, Joe. Perfect. Good. Alright. So by that time, you guys all, you three, are you
Yeah.
Are you guys going back to the inn?
No, we got a side quest.
I go
Okay.
back to the end.
You go back to the end?
Back and meet them.
Okay.
Meet up with them.
So you meet Naileth back at the inn.
Well, when do we hear?
You guys have a little time.
All right, I want to run south of the college, find a house with the crest of the.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys all going?
Oh yeah, I'm following.
Okay.
As we're walking off Saving the Rings, we have a meeting with the king at 4:07 p.m.
I did write that down
I did write that down.
because we've forgotten
So many
times.
Time.
And then it's always been noon.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
there. We're gonna get there at 3:30 just to be an inconvenience.
But all right, so you make it down south of the college, and you do spot a house that has like the banners of each of the royal titans, and it's like a very nice house.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the left side of it, and then what's the house made out of? There like ivy.
It's
on
just like made out of wood and stuff, yeah, like ivy.
Okay. I'm gonna like use my staff to mage hand up and tap on the window on the second floor, the top left.
All right, and you tap on it,
Yeah.
and you kind of like you sit there a second, and then you kind of see movement in the window, and you see it kind of start to open up, and she's like looking out.
I'm looking against the wall.
What are you doing here?
Are you good for a meeting?
Not right now, not here.
What if I came into your chambers?
What if the others come?
The other.
The other royal titans?
Are they here?
Yes, they are.
They won't notice.
Fine. Hurry, quickly.
I'm gonna cast polymorphism. I'll use a wild shape.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like just be a bird and like I'm gonna sit on the windowsill. You know,
Okay.
like casually, just my like 300-pound man.
Okay.
I heard
What is it, Igor?
you guys were on a quest.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Yes, we may have been.
What were you doing?
I was just dealing with some bandits.
Some
Nothing too crazy. I don't think we do as fun of things as you guys.
Really?
There's
Sounded
some
pretty
people getting in
serious.
trouble north of town.
What were they doing?
They were stealing stuff, and the freaking gods, you know how the gods are. Not always the most talented, so they honor the royal titans, because if we go up there, people seem to instantly just follow the rules.
Are we and Alden hearing this as well?
No.
No.
I'm gonna cast. Never mind.
How did the rest of the group like the plants?
I'm not gonna lie, they weren't too fond. One of the giant guys, he seemed to like it, but he kind of smiled and then decided that it probably wasn't a good idea because Vinnick he literally just threw his away.
So we're wearing them
And he was
now.
kind of mad, and I had to go and sneak and grab mine.
They're
You
gonna.
kind of see it sitting over there on like her dresser.
We're gonna get them all to like us. We're gonna be one big happy
Someday,
family.
I hope so.
And we're gonna take out the twins together.
Just think, 5 and 5 together
Perfect.
makes 10.
So any
Took math class.
has anything been happening in the city?
I mean, not that I'm aware of. Nothing too serious. Business is going well, I think.
Did she seem like she's lying or?
No, she seems to be telling the truth.
Well, I just heard you guys had a fun quest. Wanted to check in.
We haven't been too busy lately, but I know there's just a lot of talk and chit chatter about the twins and if they're gonna come or not, and basically to have us at our full strength just in case if they do come.
That makes sense. Well, I think we'll unite then.
That's fine.
Dapper up.
Yep.
And I'm gonna jump out the
Well,
window.
thanks for coming, Igor.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon, but again, be careful. You don't want to be spotted around here.
What are they gonna do? The biggest person in town.
That's true. I agree, but just to avoid conflict. Dip out. Alright. So you jump out and you see her window kind of start shutting again, and she kind of waves to you guys out the window. She kind of waves to you too, also.
The rural titans are useless. They're not given any quests. Onto the donkey.
You guys want to go donkey?
Yeah, before we leave, I want to carve FK into the wood.
Oh, you want to carve forbidden FK in the wood? Alright. So yeah, you managed to do it quickly.
Into their house.
Yeah.
And then draw
Just gotta scratch it.
little heart.
So yeah, you just branded their house. Okay.
Alright, that's good.
Alright. So you guys make your way back to the end?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys go up to the room. And Naileth is up there and Layk as you guys kind of walk in.
Gentlemen, hello.
Boys.
What's this meeting about?
Yes, what did you guys do?
I got stuff to be able to find the last relic I made. 2 more things.
What do you need?
Do you know what a propulsion array is?
I do! I have one.
Show me.
I'm gonna butcher it. You didn't.
That was seamless. That's crazy.
That looks like one to me.
Totally.
Well, we're bold to see if Igor can make something even close to what that is. 19! Woo! Okay.
Igor's badass.
Arrays and the wires.
Yeah. Yep. Would you roll for? Sorry.
I was rolling because I guess it would be Alden doing it. So I was saying that I had a propulsion array and I pulled it out of my pocket and I winked at Alden.
Oh.
He made a minor illusion. So just useless stuff.
Well, I learned because that's not what I needed. So.
And you're just holding what looks like to me. You don't know idea. He doesn't know what a propulsion array is.
Anyways, I got some stuff done. That's it, though.
Well, we set up a meeting with the king at 4 7 on the house.
Yes, I heard.
What time is it currently?
It is actually
2:56.
3:57.
Probably about. We'll say 1.
12:54.
Was it close?
12:54.
Hey.
30 seconds.
What the hell?
Ever seen that meme where it's the Spider-Man? He cleans his glasses and puts it back on.
Oh yeah.
Actually, one.
And you, Naileth, how was church?
Wasn't what I was expecting, but it's pleasant.
Wasn't what you were expecting. If you were expecting anything useful, I wouldn't be going to church.
No, it was more than useful. And I'll stand up and I'll like kind of open up my I guess vestment, I guess here, or whatever you want to call it, my torso.
That kind of party, Igor's gonna rip his shirt off.
And I'll show them the like dragon. That's like,
Yep.
is it just like a brand?
Yeah, I was gonna show you what it looks like.
Okay.
I had it here. I'll have to find it, but yeah,
Okay.
I'll show them.
And I'll show everyone here like what's on my. Is it like on my chest or on my like more centered on my like stomach?
It's kind of right here, like kind of on your abs. Or
What's your back look like?
I don't know actually. So is it there?
you go on your back, and your back actually does not have the
The brand.
brand anymore.
Okay. You get rid of a branding.
Magic.
You've been through some shit lately.
Yeah, we have been.
It was like 12 hours ago. I was pouring fucking water on you in the bathtub.
Oh, like this is the one I like. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, but it looks like this.
Okay.
So
The being that I was trying to contact me while I was praying was not more than his name was Bahamut, and he informed me that I have dragon blood.
New tone is full of shit.
The
Platinum
Platinum
dragon.
Dragon.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of glad that it wasn't Mr. Now. That is so much better.
I'm telling Mystery you said that.
She is all magic. She's not all being of good, like Bahamut is.
All being of good.
He helps me be rid of Bael.
I was thinking,
Probably one of the most prime deities there is.
in my book here, there's a spell where we can command a fiend from another plane into our service, and it would be really funny if we could get Bael.
As funny as that would be, I don't necessarily know if that's gonna work.
Yes, I don't think maybe putting him back into allegiance with us is going to get at all.
God, you are just loving that.
Hey.
Yeah.
We command Bael to take over one of the royal titans.
Oh!
And then they self-destruct and kill each other.
Okay, do we have any more of that wood left over?
Oh, yeah.
Because what's his name? Vikram? He's a cock. Everybody in the Royal Titans loves me except for Vikram, alright? And Vikram is trying to get them all against me, but...
Not only against you.
Is he against you too?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck Vikram. I say, here's what we do.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's what we do. Not the whatever the fuck they're called, the Royal Titans. We kill Vikram, make it look like an accident, alright? Make it look like an accident. But then they join us. We get a team of 9, okay? 9's better than 5. Igor can share a bed.
So,
Is that you? Is that Med?
I didn't. No, I was too big. I'm dialed in,
Was it
man.
you?
yes, in my prayer with Bahamut,
I rolled a nat 20 in deception.
he expunged Bael from my sternum and wrapped me in his wings, and I watched and felt Bael leave my body. But in order to do this, I had to snap my bow in half.
So you're useless again.
No. And then I'll pull out the new bow that I've got, and then he gave me this. And then I'll, like, if everyone wants to look at the bow that I got.
Yeah, you better.
And you see it's platinum.
And you hear,
Kind of where you hold is like platinum, and then like you still have like the black kind of like your original bow. But then the 7 gold gems are kind of in the front of it.
and you can toss that other card you have in the trash.
Shred it, burn it.
Burn it. Run from it. Destiny still
You like
arrives.
fires in this
Yeah,
room?
that's
So
nice.
with my last bow, that was also a +2, right?
Yeah.
So like nothing.
So
about the
basically,
stats change except for
The stats don't change, but the damage type is different now. It's like true radiant damage. Instead of before you were doing the piercing plus the flame, I believe.
it was,
Fire.
magic or something.
So now it's just 1d12 radiant.
Yep.
Say, Naileth. What did you say? We can, these are pretty nice gems.
So we're not taking the gems out of the bow.
I was looking at Quinn. Quinn looked at it, got Doc. Did you fart?
No, I was doing my hand.
Oh, God.
Well, those gems do anything particular for the bow.
I mean, the bow could probably fetch a pretty penny itself.
Well, I don't want to hinder Naileth that bad, but if we could scrap the bow for what it's worth, but keep its properties.
I don't think that we're going to be taking anything off of my bow.
You killed Tommen!
Tommen had it coming.
Who the hell is this Tommy?
I don't know, me and him aren't on very good terms anymore.
Well, I wonder why.
Well, if it was,
He's dead.
I met him in the astral plane. And his father, complete ass.
I liked the spirit journey you went on. Made you a better person.
It's still crazy to me he rolled that. He literally rolled where Tommen was. He had a D100 and he had like a 2% chance. And he rolled where Tommen is. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus
I wish
Christ.
that section was recorded.
He rolled where Tommen was. I'm saying it still blows my mind that he had like a 2% chance for Alden. And he visited Tommen.
Oh,
He
yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah.
In the astral.
Should have called me into the roleplay.
Roleplay. But,
I'm taking a short rest over here to get my wild shapes back while we're chatting. You know.
anyways, yes.
I'm recovering.
Speaking of loot.
What?
Speaking of loot.
Anything ready
I did
to
talk
tear
us
tomorrow.
into a reward for the vampire head.
We're not sleeping.
Directly meeting with the king, so
I already did that.
I'm thinking for my persuasion, I'm thinking maybe a better cut comes into my pockets.
You know what we didn't do today is find that one broad.
Still time left in the day.
Yeah, so we have 1 o'clock. We got 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Also,
I think we should go now.
we also need to throw a little like shade campaign towards the Dragon Crest.
I have a great idea.
Wait, maybe we have the deity Bael take over a Dragon Crest.
Hear me out.
Speaking on Bael, though,
Hear me
We
out.
just need to throw dirt on their name so nobody likes them anymore.
he was not a fan of me extinguishing him, obviously, as one can imagine. But that being said, Bahamut did say that I need to be careful with him because he will likely try.
What's he gonna do? Come all the way to the material plane?
I mean,
No, that's not possible.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Okay, moving that aside, great idea for making them seem bad. We launch a very reputable newspaper here in Wintercrest. There's not a single one. So back in the forest, we used to have these newspapers, okay? How would you know? Oh, there was a forest fire. Well, you wouldn't know unless you read the news, okay? So there's no newspaper.
Question. Where does the newspaper come from?
I gotcha. Don't worry about it. So,
You're killing trees.
no, but here's the, okay, so first of all, you don't know anything about forests because forests can't be overgrown. Trees fall, they die, you can use them, and if you leave them in the forest, they're a higher cause of forest fire, okay? So you take those trees and make paper, alright? It's a very ethical practice. The tree man would know! Alright? So we make a very reputable newspaper, and over the course of the years, okay, every once in a while there's a smear campaign to these Dragon Crest people, and since we're such a reputable newspaper, everybody's gonna believe it.
Kind of sounds like Igor from California with all these
You see
forest
Naileth,
fires.
you see Naileth kind of plunk his head down.
I think it'd be really funny to launch a newspaper.
Or we could just start talking shit about them and get the people to row out. That's so much easier, so much less time.
Well, I was thinking of a really good idea for a printing press.
rape. The Dragon Crest rape.
That's a good headline.
Or
Yeah.
because we already had run-ins with them in Snow Hollow, shady gambling. They are bad business people. They are steaming businessmen and women.
I could.
They're dangerous.
This is
They're
perfect.
unfair.
Let me go around the town.
Dressed
beating
as a
up.
prostitute.
No, dressed as a Dragon Crest man. I beat the shit out of civilians. Something I would actually do. Take their money. Oh, this is where I can roam free. What do you guys say?
What if you fall out of costume at any point?
Nah,
Perhaps by a spell,
not possible.
a mag.
I can literally do it right now.
Do what?
Get rid of your illusion. Yeah.
Nah.
He's the king of illusions.
Because my ring. Where's my ring?
Look at his boots, actually.
Yeah!
My boots prevent me from coming out of polymorph or any self disguise.
Really?
Yeah, that's really good.
Does that actually do that? Do you have polymorph?
Yeah.
Are you being serious? Not the boots, but your ring.
Yeah.
If you're polymorphed, you can't come out of it.
Well, I can't be detected by true sight.
Oh. That's so different. I was saying, like, if you don't have to
I can literally counterspell you.
Same, but different.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know what true sight is.
I mean, do you want to try it? Let's try it right now.
Alright.
You actually try to cast it?
Oh, I don't, did I?
He disguises himself.
I'm disguising myself as Alden. Actually, I'm bald and green right now.
He's bald and green.
I can't tell if he's actually seriously did it, otherwise
What's going on?
Well,
They
we're
stand off
starting,
and-
we're starting a
and
printing press.
No, but I'm serious. Let me go around town, going on a rampage, dressed as a Dragon Crest man. Wait.
Or we can just go to the bar tonight, start talking to the locals, because we have some pull, apparently, is what I've been told.
We get them to buy our newspaper.
No. We just talk to them and ask them if they've been doing business or no, they don't impress and tell them why they're bad and they shouldn't be doing it.
Okay, fine. We can do that. We'll go to the bar tonight. We'll talk shit about them. Play some poker.
But is plan B perhaps my option?
You can do that without me knowing.
Okay, yes, perfect. Alright.
Insight. What was that roll about? I got a 3.
What was that roll?
You don't know.
What was that roll about?
You don't know.
Alright, let's head to the castle. I'm all rested.
I don't think it's that time yet. We were talking for 3 hours.
How about, in the meantime, we find our informant?
Or what?
Our informant.
That's a good idea.
Double spy.
Is there an opium den?
We must be weird at the time, though.
Opium?
Is there an opium den in Wintercrest? I want like one of those long pipes that they like. I'm just tired. My brain's still doing this.
We must be weird at the time if we do decide to pursue whoever sold them out. Gimble said if we're any minutes late, then we can have our meeting.
Well, then what do we do till then?
Well, we can still do it, but perhaps plant the seeds or stage 1.
We can just fucking send the pixies, you know? I'm just kidding, we can't just till tomorrow.
This also doesn't have to be done right now. We can wait till later.
It's gonna take us 2 hours to get to the castle. Let's just go.
Well, I feel like
It's like the long way.
What's our plan for locating this informant?
Let's just look for it. Ask around, maybe?
Or if we had the idea of you turning into Thrain.
Yes, but
Or illusionary Thrain.
yes.
Who else was near Thrain at the table?
Is there like a Yellow Pages book that we can get? Like a Winterquest Yellow Pages? Has like people's addresses? That has to be around. We're in the castle. We go to where they collect taxes. They've gotta have where people live. We know this girl's name.
Do they collect taxes here?
Yeah. And they have to have a record of it.
I'm pretty sure that's just Deorr.
You need to start casting silence on it.
I was in a meeting today.
It's a level 2 man, I can't do that.
I was in a meeting today and then somebody muted me because I was like rambling.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
I was pissed.
But I feel like if I were to disguise as Thrain, the person wouldn't come out in broad daylight to confront me.
Yes, but if they know that Thrain is alive, they would assume that he's perhaps staying in the inn where he has been staying, and perhaps they would visit us. And we would be awake, so we're off guard.
I think the library would have to have like an audit trail of where everybody lives in town.
You still want that?
Why wouldn't it? That's a completely reasonable thing. Can you not? Whatever, fine, yeah.
Igor!
Fuck Igor's ideas. He has great ideas. He's a thinker.
Igor, yes, you have perfect ideas. I remember when we first met, you mentioned someone by Story Bloodseeker. Who is that guy?
Do you know?
No. I just recall you're rambling names, and you've done everything but ramble who this fucker is.
Igor knows everything besides the things he should.
Am I supposed to know this? Okay.
Does Igor remember?
Dear Storage Bloodseeker, I'm glad you made it to my ship. Go and help my friend Alden in his predicament. He's going to need it.
Are you Story?
No, I found this.
Are you Story?
That's Doric. I am Tristan.
Are you lying to us? That's all you.
Holy
Wait,
shit.
there was a note you found.
Yeah. I showed you the note.
Wait, where'd you find this note?
In the ship. When I was a mouse.
Oh. Maybe Stork's part of the Dragon Crest.
Is he?
I don't know.
Perhaps in this audit.
So is it?
That was funny.
Now we're fucking thinking.
What you think?
Don't tempt me.
The audit directory.
You out.
He lives on 3232 Thunder Drive.
Well, I don't know who Stork is, but apparently he's supposed to help you. And if he was supposed to help me, it should have been long ago.
He's probably dead.
When I was trying to kill you guys, so I'm probably not a good time for him to jump in.
Is it possibly technically your friend Volcrum? His alias?
I don't really know. Volgrim never mentioned anyone. Stork. Maybe it's a man that Xanathar sent. Maybe. Either way, we don't need his help, and we can probably kill him if he tries.
That was so random.
Well,
I'm gonna stay on track.
I was just
shit.
I was thinking of just things and you rambling, but you never told me who this man is.
Because I don't know who it is.
Can I insight Igor?
Yeah.
I say disadvantage.
Well, 1.
You don't know.
You have no idea.
I don't know if Igor knows.
I got a 3, but yeah.
Oh my god! I got a nat 20 on the second one.
Wow, that really helps that time, doesn't it?
Shit.
Disadvantage because Igor doesn't even know what he's saying.
No, I know that. What I'm saying is I don't know who Storage Bloodseeker is. I'm not lying about that.
Say, I look up in the sky. Does anyone know who Story is?
You're actually looking up in the sky.
Yeah.
Make a perception check. Or are you in your room right now? Or are you looking out the window?
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
You see up in the sky, pretty far away, two things that seem to be flying. That is such a coincidence that you just did that.
I think my prayers have been answered. Guys, look over there.
Nat 20.
And you guys look up in the sky, and you seem to see two creatures kind of flapping their wings.
Two of them
Yes, in the distance. Very far away right now, but they're big. You can see them.
look like giant owls.
Yeah.
Are they getting like closer?
Yes.
Well, let's. I'm gonna go outside.
Does Story have a dragon?
We don't know who the story is. Leave it behind us, and let's get to the city wall.
Is it actually, did he say that he noticed it?
He pointed it out.
Did he?
We don't know what it is, but it's a big flying
It's just
thing.
flying towards you. You can see like the
Do I
wings.
have any indication of knowing what it is?
Does like her
Right
stand
now.
up on Naileth's neck?
Not right now.
Okay.
Everyone outside.
Let's get to the gate.
So you guys kind of run downstairs, and you kind of look up, and now they're a little bit closer, and kind of off in the distance, you do kind of hear like a large kind of growl,
Oh, you are fucking kidding me.
and kind of like they kind of continue to approach, and continuing your nat 20. You do kind of see a whitish haze to one of them, and you also notice one is black.
Whoa.
And kind of continues to fly, and now they kind of are almost, approaching the wall.
Are they the same size?
The white one seems to be a little bit bigger.
Because how close are we?
They're now kind of like getting to the point where they're, I don't know, still a little bit of ways away, and you actually see kind
It just keeps
going. Just keeps going. But you do notice that like the men on the walls, like you do see a couple ballistas kind of shooting up in the air, and just kind of fly by, and they just continue to kind of fly towards you guys.
Now, one of the twins rode a white dragon. Does it look the same?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna ask as well. That's
Okay.
Okay.
Would I know any of my history of these two dragons?
You would have no idea. You haven't seen them before. And as they get real close, then yeah, you kind of get that little bit of a tingle, kind of. And as they get closer, you do seem to realize that I guess I shouldn't have had your roll, but that dragon you did see, that was the one that Fen was on. Yes.
And so I'm gonna guess the other brother.
Siege! We're under siege!
That scared me.
And you see like
The other
birds
one
kind of
was
start
kinda
moving,
different because we
and
killed
now
them.
the dragons are kind of right over top, and they're flying, and they're kind of, and you see kind of ballistas kind of fire, and you see just a bunch of people in like a scurry. People start scrambling everywhere in the streets, and these dragons kind of, and you see them kind of hovering right above like where King Vinden's castle is. And you see them kind of slowly go down and land and out of sight. And you tell that from where you're at, they seem to be inside where the king's castle is.
Grazer! Grazer!
The dragon turtle. Or is that his name? Grazer?
Grazer, champion of the blue.
What's I'm running. Oh, where are we in the city?
You guys are at the end.
I like the war.
Oh, I know where we're running.
Oh, are you guys running?
I was running to the wall.
Oh, you ran toward the wall. See, then they flew over top of you,
I'm
and they went in the.
Yeah, let's follow them. Yeah,
You want to follow them? So you guys want to start going towards the
Yeah, we're
castle?
sprinting.
Okay. All right. And you guys managed to make it there.
Yeah.
And you kind of like, as you guys are like, are you on your horses? Sure. You want to? Okay. So you guys all kind of hop on the horses and make it there. And as you get there, you can kind of just see like you can see kind of the white one's head kind of like up above the walls almost. Like you can see him over the walls, and you can see the wings of the black one. And you can see its head, but just the white one seems to be quite a bit bigger than this black one. But both, Yeah, that's what you can tell right now.
Do we see anybody running them?
Right now, no. You cannot see anything. And you kind of get to the castle door, and they're actually swung open, and the guards, you can kind of see them on the bridge, kind of with their weapons, and you can see now the feet of both the dragons, and then also the top. And you guys want to continue riding? Okay. And you want to go past the guards, like right by the dragons, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will actually, when we get close, like if are they like halfway on the bridge or are they
They're on the land. So can you pull the map? So they're it's like if I sorry, that was good. So like if you're looking here, it should be up here, I think. Yeah. So they're kind of sitting like here. In these, like right here.
Okay.
And you guys kind of ride across. And as you guys come through, you see you see Saravor sitting there, kind of staring at him. It looks like they're almost talking. And you guys look and you see this black dragon.
So I was gonna say I would have stopped with my horse like halfway in the bridge, got
Okay.
off, and like kicked it.
Okay, to go back, okay.
Jesus! Same thing with Nike. Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Fucking tits.
And then you see this white one as well.
Whoa. Well, that was badass.
Holy fuck! Sorry, hold on.
Dude, share the dragons.
I'm looking at it.
God damn it.
That one was hard because the white is freaking tough.
That was
Perfect
sweet.
white.
The
That would have
white,
been the perfect one to print white.
I know, see, because the white is hard because you have to go over it so many times. I don't use to
That is sick.
That is dope.
Dude, this guy's wings are huge.
Huge.
Look at that fucker.
3D printer guy figured out how to make the big ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you forgot how to like scale them up.
Yeah, you can't even tell that it's like split, at least this one.
These are badass. This
Cool,
one's
man.
I know. I didn't know how to do a white one, so I just did kind of like that.
I like it.
And you guys all recognize that as the one that,
I think you can see where it's split.
That one.
Yeah,
So
I
I split
just-
them differently.
yeah, this one's split.
This one I split like this way, and that one I split the.
You
Try
can't
not
really
to
tell what
ways.
I see.
But it's split like right, you can't even see it. It's literally right there. And then right, kind of here.
This one had a chink in his armor, but
I saw that.
you know, it's not worth reprinting.
No, he'll fucking battle. That's where
It kinda looks
great
cool.
goes.
Yeah,
It's a weak spot.
I like it.
Nat 20s all day.
Yeah, it was sweet. I was painting.
Those are really horny.
Yeah, look at them. They're so sweet. But okay. So you guys walk in, and you see the king kind of looking. He's like, I don't know where the Forbidden Knights are. I can't. And he kind of looks down, and coincidence, you guys kind of run in. The Forbidden Knights! So you say that, and you see the dragon kind of like.
I drop shit. The dragon's foot.
And they both kind of look at you, and you guys kind of ride right next to Saravor up front. And they're both kind of looking at you.
I cast Seduce Dragon.
My name is Irsies.
Who's speaking? Sorry.
Irsies.
The white or
The white one.
Okay, you're.
I think I have the written down.
Irsies. Yep. I think you guys do.
I am Deorr. You killed my son, my brother.
Who is your son?
What was the black name? Sorry.
Deorr. Deorr. And then Irsies is IR. I can't remember.
Yes, I-
IRS.
Yep.
I just literally spelled ear, C's.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yep.
C.
Kind of like Cersei, but
Yeah.
Irsies.
You killed our brother.
Yes.
Oh, Sarius.
Ooh, I remember it.
What do you do now?
The red one, the shadow man.
He was my son and my brother.
He was a nice guy.
Why did you kill him?
We stumbled upon him and he started attacking us, so we just defended ourselves. We would never.
I'd like to kill you, you dragon boy. You dragonborn.
Well,
And you see kind of like a ballista shoot at Irsies, and he looks, and he just breathes this ice breath on the, like, where this guy's ballista was, and just shatters the entire kind of like station where he's at, the tower he was at. And he goes,
When did you kill him?
What did you say? Like a couple days ago?
I can actually figure it out.
So like 3 days
what's the wheelchair man? He can probably tell us.
Gimbal.
Gimbal.
Have you spoken to Gimbal about the Irsies?
What it is?
It was roughly 5 days ago.
I don't care to speak to Gimbal.
Well, you and Gimbal friends.
No, we're here for you.
Why do you run with Fen and Ramo?
They give us gold.
his voice is really messed with me right now.
If you're interested
Yes.
in gold alone,
We love gold.
I know a guy.
Looting more gold. How much gold do you have?
200 million.
Those boots look nice.
Not the boots.
That is when he is working to do something great. And we are going to be a part of it. Yes. We know which side to choose. We want to be living. You will all be dead if you choose to go against them.
Why would you not join us to defeat them?
Why would we join a mere 5 adventurers when we can join one of the most powerful deities in all the land and his sons to overthrow this entire material plane and have all of the gold to ourselves?
Ben and Arambo are not capable of doing that.
What makes you say that?
Mr. Iceman, if they get control, they want to turn this into hell. It would be very hot, and your ice would melt.
I will have my own place where it's cold. Yes, we've been promised so much from them.
And do they follow through with those promises?
Yeah, it works. But what did you say again?
Well,
You don't think they can do this?
I know they can.
I know they are on to something great. Their strides, they are getting stronger and stronger. Each day that passes.
Well, Irsies and Deorr, when you do conquer the Forbidden Isles, because you know you're a powerful being, how are you going to divvy up the reward? I mean, because Irsies, you're a much more powerful dragon than Deorr. Looks like you're much bigger. Are you going to
He will be as big as I.
But you're much more bigger now.
Yes, he's my father. What do you expect?
Well, how big was Versarius?
Borsarius. He was smaller than. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it seems as we have killed the runt of the litter, if you will. And
He was no runt. He was my brother.
yes, I'm sorry to hear that.
And if we kill you, we will kill you first, runt.
My boots actually have fire immunity.
And you actually see, kind of as they're looking, you see Irsies look at Naileth, and you see him kind of,
Why you?
and you see him almost backing up.
And I will message to Naileth through his mind. One thing you must know about Bahamut, since he is platinum of the metallic kind, chromatic as such, black, red, white, they are not friends. And they, as you can see, back away from what is more powerful.
No, I don't hear that shit. Okay.
What are you doing here?
I am here.
You see him
with my
kind
friends.
of like biting at you, but almost like still backing up.
I am here with my friends to purge this land of Fen and Aramo.
I bid you good luck with that, you foul-smelling looking creature. Father, we must choose our battles.
Let me ask you this, Isarius. What leads you to believe that Fen and Aramo are stable enough to uphold their ends of their deals? We had a run-in with them in their lair, on one of the layers of hell, and they were very incapable of holding their own as far as listening to their fathers powers? What makes you believe that they will actually listen to you or anybody when they have the powers they want?
Well, I
And they're
trust them.
nothing without their father's power. I'm certain of that.
They don't know yet. You will see what power they bring. But I trust them.
And he's still.
That's the first mistake you're going to make.
Seems
I
like
believe you're wrong on that statement.
You're saying they're more powerful than you, an almighty dragon.
That is something I am not confident in. It goes to show how powerful they truly
I
are.
think you, sir, look more powerful than them.
I appear to be, yes.
You seem very strong. I like the way you
Why
look.
do you travel with this one?
Well, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. But I tell you what, I like your smile.
Not smiling.
Well, we can change that.
Are dragons asexual?
Not.
Yeah, they don't have like sexes like that. It's
Okay. I was wondering if they had like a mother.
I mean, you can I think technically it can be like a
They do mitosis.
female. It's like kind of like snakes do. Snakes kind of have both.
They can mate with themselves.
yeah, so they could be the mother or the father.
You know, we don't know how
They
it
just need
feels.
two dragons to like mate.
It's like flatworms.
Kinda.
Flatworms fight to be the man because it's more of a like an evolutionary program. To do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have like a fight over it.
That's hilarious.
Anyways, yeah, back to the dragon.
Do you have any other siblings, per se?
No, it's only us.
Just you two left.
That's
Yes.
why killing our brother does not go over. My son does not like me. I just cannot see why. You work with this one who radiates the stench and this brightness, and you Dragonborn, why work? Why not join two other Dragonborn and us?
We have the same blood.
That you do not. I
Why
just
is that?
smell metallic. I don't have either.
And you see him kind of.
Calm down, dear. We will get our teeth on them eventually.
I don't know which one I want to kill first.
What's stopping you?
I kind of want that one. He looks tasty. I
Say, what's stopping you from just chopping us down right now?
That's not in our biddings from the twins.
So you take orders from these people.
They're capable of following orders.
Oh, yes.
What's the king up to?
The king's kind of sitting there. You can tell he is afraid.
He's not doing anything.
No.
He's not getting his fucking pet. That's a dragon stopper.
Yeah, is he like coming up here?
You don't know.
King.
Praise all!
We've heard about you, Alden, being captured by the twins.
I think you mentioned
You seem to talk a lot for getting your ass kicked.
I might ask.
You are lucky you got away.
I messaged all the kind of guy you're asking about.
Igor, did you say that? Sure.
I messaged back.
I don't know.
My power's way dude. My boots.
God.
That's pretty great. Could I, well, I want to get a little closer to this one.
Yeah.
And I want to say, so you don't plan on killing this right now.
Not right now, unless if you give me a reason to.
Well, before you leave, I like you relay a message to them around.
Oh, you know them.
I know them a lot more than
And he kind of looks at you. And he like gets really close.
I don't look back down.
And he kind of like.
Tristan! It is you. We had word that your siblings and you decided to disobey Venerable.
We have, and my message to you is tell them that Tristan and along for his siblings' honor, they are still out there and I will find. I will chop your heads off myself.
Oh, so brave of you, Tristan. Tristan Lionheart. I will tell him of these words, and I believe he will have a... Who knows how he will react to hearing them.
Very well.
I'll work my way over to Layk and you should summon the dragon. Ask him to come help us.
I'll message Igor. If it does not need to be escalated right now, taking one on at a time is best.
Do both dragons have their eyes? Both eyes.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're not purple either.
I can't. One's green and one's. I think I did.
Black. Blue. I don't know what color you're
You can respond if you need to.
Orange. Orange.
Also, it's
It
entire
would be
time, like,
cool.
I won't like break
You won't.
eye contact.
You don't want to break eye contact.
Even
Okay.
if he's not looking at me, like, I'm
You just want to keep looking at it. Okay.
I'm gonna pull my bow out.
You're gonna play Bob.
You just hold it.
Okay, and as you do that, you see him, and you kind of see.
Where did you get that?
We got friends. And then with my orb, because I usually just always carry it. Eyes flick white. Almost black and white as well. We all have friends. Mostly more powerful than Fenrir Rambo.
I don't believe those words. Other than that one, keep telling yourself those lies.
Bahamut doesn't lie.
So nice, smelled him. I believe. Yes, so he has to report back. I will repeat those words that you said. And I will be back to kill all of you at some point. Or seek me out. If you wish to try to... What?
Sorry.
What is it?
Where will you be staying?
If you wish to find me,
Yes.
come to Frostmoor. I have made a barren wasteland. It is now home to slaves who work for the twins and work towards their cause. So if you wish to come there to die, come.
Question? Is Big Z there?
No.
Where's Big Z?
He's at the tower.
I think he doesn't really say much.
Last time I saw him, he was
What do his eyes say?
Make an insight check. Or, yeah,
Ooh, what's the insight?
it's really high DC.
Insight's wisdom? 19?
19. You can't really tell from what he's saying.
If you have Frostmoor, shouldn't you found the gold?
The gold. Yes.
Why would you not just keep Frostmoor as your own?
Frostmoor is mine.
But why do you need more from the twins?
I need more power. More and more power. I can rule
Can I
entire realms. Eventually you will be prisoners if you're not dead. The gods will soon be defeated. And I will become a god myself.
Say my efficiency can go as well.
You puny little
If
drow.
you're always wanting more and more gold, you're never going to be satisfied. Sometimes you just have to appreciate what you have in this moment.
I don't believe in
Jägernies, father. Deorr, calm yourself. You do not wish to anger Deorr. He is a little less passive than I. I have seen many of you blue people, and I've eaten every one of you.
Are we tasty?
Yes, you are.
Well,
You play your cards right with Bahamut, whatever other powerful beings you have. I lie mine with Asmodeus and Tybalt. That is where my power resides.
Tiamat, yeah. He's another.
He's a dragon. He's like the chromatic dragon. He's got like 5 heads.
We will see where this goes. Any last words before we leave?
When the time comes when Fen and Rambo are defeated.
Perhaps a token of the Forbidden Knight's good grace. I will about 2 pieces of gold.
And he looks at you, and he wants to like go towards him. He goes, and he just doesn't want to get any closer.
He's like, I have much more where that comes from. I will be taking all your gold when you're dead. And those boots! Father, we must go.
Yes. And they kind of start to flap their way. And as this happens, you see outside the wall, you see a steam breath shoot out from the water and kind of blasts into the side of Irsies, and it kind of like makes a noise. And he's like, what is that? And he kind of keeps flying up, and Deorr's kind of flying up with him, and he looks, and you guys don't know, but you get the sense that the dragon turtle is kind of like on land. And he kind of,
What is this? Must leave! You will all die! Soon this entire place will be gone, and you will all be living in the hell that this will once be.
and they just kind of, and you see another steam breath kind of shoot, but Deorr kind of dodges out of the way, and you see them kind of and fly north. And everything is now kind of silent.
Look at the king. Say, perhaps our meeting can be moved up.
It's 407.
It's 407.
I believe that our meeting may be happening now.
Yes, I think you should talk to them right away, sir.
Come with me. Come inside. We have much to talk about.
Follow me. Guards, escort us on the
And
way.
you can tell the king is just kind of in disbelief, and all the guards like are just kind of like, oh.
So Grayzor is visible when he's out.
Grayzor, he's kind of behind the wall, but like if you were to,
He's like out here.
he's like
Or
out
he's like
there.
right here.
He's like so he's like
We're like on the
he's like yeah. Oh shit, yeah, he's visible. Yep, my bad. I was thinking my fault. Yeah, he's like sitting like right here,
Okay.
and he's kind of slowly wandering himself onto the land. You see this massive ass dragon.
What color is he?
He's blue.
Dark blue or like royal blue?
He's kind of dark blue. Yeah.
They can be on land.
Turtles
This
are
is his
his
color.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I don't know what color they
I
actually
think
are,
they can
but
breathe water
he's champion of
and-
the blue. Yeah, they can do both.
Makes sense.
And
Cool.
like history. I would like to, like, if we're kind of going somewhat past him.
His shell's kind of like
Oh, the stats are up
dark.
there. Oh.
We can take him.
Holy fuck. Wait till fuck.
What do you see?
Dude, look at that XP though.
They have a lot. But yeah, that's what they look like. And he's a darkish haze, and then his yeah, that's what you guys would have taken if you didn't do it persuade.
Well, Alden almost took
Yeah,
that,
you
too.
guys are probably
And you almost took that
The
too.
tail.
Yeah. Or wait, no, that one's he almost took the tail. 3d12 plus 7. If you wouldn't have dodged that, that's the damage I would have done.
So if Grayzor is out, and if we're
Yeah.
kind of going past him,
And you see here, he's kind of like slowly walking up.
and then like I will like put everything away, so I don't seem like harmful.
Hostile.
I'll not hostile, and then I'll like sort of like blink my eyes out white as I'm like kind of approaching him with like my hand kind of like
Okay.
out.
He kind of like you again.
And I'll speak back to him in Draconic. Yes, it is me again.
So you're on the king's side. That's true.
It is true. We were truthfully only trying to help the kingdom. We appreciate your help there.
Yes.
So we may need it again.
I will be ready. Whenever they come back, I will be on your side.
Thank you, Grayzor, champion of the blue.
Your name is what?
I am Layk Varda.
Layk Varda. It is a pleasant to meet you again. And I'm glad you're on our side.
Yes.
I think he's speaking Draconic.
Yeah, you guys
I
got
don't speak it. Well, actually, I would probably say, because in like,
Still,
like when I say Layk Varda, like that would come out as
Yeah,
which is
still
the
that.
name.
because normal names just don't come out. It's like what you hear.
But you guys actually wouldn't understand that because he is speaking Draconic.
You wouldn't hear him until they say my name. Once I say
No, I know, but I'm saying all the rest of the
they would
conversation.
legit hear Layk Vargar.
No, I'm just some of the rest of the conversation. No, they wouldn't
You
know what
would
he
know that I'm
was
saying
speaking.
my name. Instead
Correct.
But
Me and Tristan would.
Correct.
and I'm saying it loud enough. I speak Italian.
Why did they come here?
We had, I'll speak in common now.
Okay.
We had slayed the white one's son, the black one's brother.
Too impressive.
Yes.
He's still Draconic. Make sure they do not return back here. The king was in dire. I mean, he could have been killed.
Yes,
I was not quick enough to get here.
I was actually about to message you, hoping you would come, and you were here right on time.
Yes. I wish I could have been here sooner, but I will be staying here for a while on land, waiting to see if they come back.
Yes. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Goodbye, Layk.
Thank you.
And he just kind of looks up. And he like is staring at them out in the distance. And then the king,
Come on, everybody, let's go inside.
and you guys kind of come inside with the king. And Gimble's kind of leading the way.
Homie, right to the meeting room, right, sir?
Yes, I believe that is where we should go.
He's a
Right?
Is anyone pushing Gimbal? Like, can I push him?
No, there's like a guard kind of behind him, and like not like kind of like giving him a little push, but he's like kind of frantically. Like you know how like Special Olympics, those guys in the wheelchairs are like playing basketball.
Yeah.
He's like literally like an Olympic like.
What movie is that?
He's a little Olympic
I was thinking Ricky Bobby because he's in the. Doesn't he get in a wheelchair and play Special Olympics after he burns the fire?
Oh yeah. He plays basketball.
Yeah. I always think about Talladega Nights.
He's like, dude, oh, that movie's great.
Yeah, so right in here, and you see the guards kind of run over and open the doors for you guys.
And you guys are let in. And now you guys are kind of like make your way through, and he actually takes you to kind of like the king's, like his like throne room, so to speak. And the king kind of walks up and sits down, and like motions you guys to come.
I want to get a good look at like how old he is. Like,
How old? He looks to be about 60, 65 years old.
does he walk with a cane?
Yes, he does.
Does he have like any bruises or?
I have three. There's three of them, and I need to paint him still.
Oh.
Yeah. Which
Does he have any like? Does he look like he has any bruises or like injuries?
you can't see any, so no, because he kind of has long sleeve, like light blue kind of robes.
Butt cheeks on.
No, he's so cool. We have another painting night.
You gotta print the dragon turtle. That'd be.
I have like the file loaded up,
Oh, do you?
but I didn't print it yet.
It'd be so big.
He's gonna be hard though.
So, but yeah, you don't
It
know
actually fits
any
in the entire
bruises.
printer.
Really?
Some of them, like I mean,
The wings are what's hard.
the
for these
wings are
guys.
what's tough. Yeah.
Well, what was that all about, everyone?
I am Igor.
King Saravor, it's good to meet you. I haven't formally met all of you. Your name, sir?
Yes, I am Alden.
Alden. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You,
Tristan Lionheart.
Tristan. Good to meet you as well.
We stand
Take here.
Naileth. It's good to meet you.
And I am Professor Layk the campus.
Layk. Good to meet you as well. Please. Entertain me. Why is the two dragons coming to my gates?
Well,
Asking for you.
well, we saw them coming, and we followed them. I don't know why they came to your gates. It's very strange, especially if they wanted us. But these twins seem to have something against us for some reason.
Well, you see, the first thing we did when we went to Crest is we went to church, and then after that we were sent out to investigate the village.
Yes.
That village led us down a cave. The cave led us to a mountain peak. Mountain peak held a dragon. We killed that dragon. And then actually it turns out to be
Well, it was the dragon Narama Roads. We knew it was a bad guy.
And these.
You slayed a dragon.
Oh
Yes, sir. You remember
Oh,
that recon mission that we sent
yes,
about
you're right.
3 or 4 days ago? I think that
That
was
was their brother.
their brother. Correct.
I do remember this.
We slayed him very easily. It wasn't that much of a contest. So
That's good.
but very, very tough
What?
soldiers.
What? I mean, that's great. We need to rid this world of these evil dragons. But how can we prevent these dragons from coming back?
I think funding the Forbidden Knights with about 2,000 gold a week, so we can arm ourselves properly. Be the first step.
With how slow
I
time
wish-
travel, we would not get. We do like 2,000 every 5 minutes.
Just keep sleeping.
Give us access to the King's Armory.
Oh, these twins. Have you interfered with them? Have you talked to them?
Oh yes.
I was raised by them.
You were raised by them.
Yes, along with 4 of my older siblings. One still.
I did not know that, sir. You never told me that.
Then you're on our side. The knights, you're with them.
Yes.
Yes.
We actually were expecting someone else, and then he came along. A man named Toman.
Oh, Tommen, yes. I thought he was here.
No, this is Tom again.
Yes. Apparently he had an invitation, and Tristan took it.
Ah, I see. All right.
Gave Tristan Thomas because Tom is no longer with us.
Yes, and
And he happened to join our ranks.
in my permission, I allowed him.
Well, I trust your judgment, Kimball.
Tommen was brutally
What do you know of these twins? What can we do to stop them?
Well, I do know that they are very powerful, but that will not deter me in ending them.
Good.
I fear that's the only way. They're relentless. They won't stop as long as their heart beats.
I feel that same thing. They seem to be nagging. I hear whispers of these twins everywhere I go. We need to rid them, but I don't know how.
I think.
They have also a power to basically turn people into slaves for them. Against their will.
Yeah.
I heard of these undead armies.
Yeah, it's a weird sensation. It keeps going.
Because I am
Water.
a little bit. Undead armies. As I heard they had our friend Zazarak.
We need to get to that.
Well, that was fiction.
Is that right? Yeah. But, yeah, I think we need to, the only way to really rid him of this is to kill him. And I also heard there's a chance if we take out his eye, it could also take him out of the spell.
Really?
Yes.
Make a deception check. I think you get advantage with your rank. And if I get and the
Oh. That is going to be a
deception. I got an 8.
that'll be a 27.
Okay. All right.
If that is what you feel, but how is he going to see without his eye?
We'll see, that's the whole thing.
I think we can save him without taking the eye. I think.
I'm confused why we're talking about taking the eye of Big Z when is it the twins a problem?
Well, I think
The twins have
with Big Z by our side.
Twins have Big Z under mind control. And when they have him under mind control,
That's my dear friend.
their eyes turn purple. So I'm thinking if he has no eyes, maybe it can play a factor into his whole mind control thing.
My dear friend Big Z. I miss him.
He was no good man. I think he raped Naileth's mother.
I miss him.
Really? He raped this mother?
No, that is not true.
You guys have plenty of secrets. It seems like you haven't told me.
Well, we come to the gates to talk. Maybe I wasn't there, but
Having you on our side could be an advantage. Maybe they will not be so eager to kill their son. Could be as a shield.
I also do know that one of my siblings never made it out of their control, even though that she wanted to.
You must save her. Never leave siblings behind.
Perhaps even contact.
Or your friends. It's one thing I've learned in my years of living.
Many years, apparently. Our expert.
I'm only 65 years old.
So what are our assets? We got the
65 years old.
we got the Forbidden Knights.
Yes.
We know that.
Can I insight him when he says 65?
Sure.
We got the Forbidden Knights.
17.
17. You can tell part of him is not telling the full truth. You get that when he says it. He kind of.
We got the Forbidden Knights, okay? We got
Yes.
the Army of Wintercrest. Alright, we got the what the fuck's the name? Royal Titans.
Yes.
Together,
They don't do anything.
I think we can beat them. The thing we want to do, though, is take the fight away from Wintercrest, save the pedestrians,
I agree.
civilians.
That's why we cannot have the dragons coming here.
I agree completely. He
They
said,
could have destroyed this place.
I mean, our army could have just been gone just like that in about 3 or 4 dragon's breaths.
and so the
These
dragon-
twins play, it seems like. They play games. I don't know. They don't take action. They seem to instill fear.
That
Maybe.
is their only strength.
Maybe they're fueled off of fear. If nobody fears them, they lose their power.
Oh, yes, I heard someone like that named Pennywise. He's
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah, we gotta bully them. Now see you, Naileth.
Well, so
Now see you.
these twins and these dragons. Why did you wish to talk to me? I saw there was a meeting at 4.
Yes, actually. Whip out a vampire head, and as I do that,
Oh.
I want to insight him. Can I insight him?
Yeah.
And see his like reaction when I whip it out.
Yeah.
If I get advantage.
What are you insighting for, though?
Like his reaction, because like if he knows of this vampire.
Oh, okay. Like if you knew of it.
Yeah. I got an 8.
An 8. You cannot tell.
Oh, where did you get that?
Actually, gotta stomp on the floor. Right underneath the city.
Beneath the city?
Yes.
What was it doing down there?
Suckling on the teat of the ever tree.
What was it?
Oh,
The other tree?
you didn't tell me anything about the Evertree, no?
I didn't talk to
You
you.
guys have been hiding a lot from me.
When did we talk to you?
Just like a couple hours ago.
I wasn't there.
You told me you entered the city, and no one told me you was sucking from the Evertree.
Well, I mean,
Well,
we don't really know if he was.
Just when Tristan happened to stroll by, like he said.
So, first of all, you're angry that Tristan scrolled by and saying hi to you, but at the same time, we're not talking enough to you?
Well, you're hiding things from us.
I have never hidden one thing from you.
Maybe not you, but
Well, maybe
These
both
two
sides
are-
are hiding a little something from each other, aren't we?
What are you accusing us of hiding?
Well, are you hiding anything? I don't
No,
know.
nothing.
Maybe,
I'm an open book.
maybe everything would be better if.
Bullshit!
Maybe
Say that?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Don't raise your tone with me.
maybe everything
you
would be
shall
better
respect the king,
if we
Alden
cracked,
Bean.
if we cracked open a keg and just had a brewski with each other, you know?
No, not with you.
Me? What did I do?
You are defending these two, and they have clearly lied to us.
I'm not defending them.
it seems as if omitting some information because it seems like there's some sort of hostility towards us every time we try to talk and give you information. This happened the first time as well when I was there. Every time we try to have counsel with the king, you turn us away. So that's why we never usually
Correct.
try to give information if we don't feel safe with it.
Correct. But how do you expect me trusting you if you're always lying?
We are never lying. We are just not giving as much information because you don't allow the opportunity.
I don't even know how to lie.
Everybody, we are not getting anywhere sitting here bickering. How are we going to stop these twins if we're going to sit here and not work together?
I think we send
We've
out.
only been asking
Sorry,
for
sir.
something
It's been getting on my nerves. I feel
You're
like I
right.
have treated them well, and they have not returned the same favor.
You're fine, Gimbal. What do you seek?
Plus some calming herbs for people.
I have a feeling you know something and you're not saying it.
Well, here's what I know. I know that the dragon said he's staying in Frostmoor, but that's his city. So I don't know if the twins are there. You think the twins are the tower? We go there. We free Big Z. And we slay the twins together, right by Big Z's side.
That is ambitious.
Frostmoor is gone. I don't know how we will save it. Kill this dragon and Elkhorn the same way.
Okay.
I believe our cities are falling one by one. Wolford? I haven't heard contact from them either. Things are going wrong.
What's the population like in Wolford?
Somewhat large, kind of still hollow-like, but I have not heard from them. Or Elkhorn.
We haven't been getting any refugees from Wolford in a good while now. And there's those random stragglers from Frostmoor, but Frostmoor's basically turning into Wolford too here soon, I believe.
Well, step one. Let's negotiate a reward for this
No.
head. And then.
No. Not now. It's not dire need. It's not needed right now, Alden. So what did you come here to speak to me about?
To be honest, I came here about the reward.
But that was before the dragons came, and also it's more that there was such a danger underneath the city.
So why did you kill this vampire?
Because he was damaging the Evertree, and the Evertree is the most important thing in my life.
Yes, to be upfront and honest.
Was the Evertree dying?
Yes.
Was he destroying it?
Yes.
Yes, sir. There has been reports that the Evertree has been dying for quite a while now.
Why was I never informed of this?
Well, I didn't think it was that important. You have bigger matters. I mean, the twins are a bigger threat than the Evertree dying, is it not?
Yes.
Well, to be honest, the reason
There's nothing more important
the
than
reason why Evertree was dying is because of Fen and Rambo had this vampire under their control.
He was working with them.
He was working with them, yes.
Oh.
Vampire is merely a
It would have been nice to know that too, if you were with your fellow friends here.
There's so much that we just forget. You know, I'm not a perfect person. You know.
I actually didn't know that. I wasn't with them in
campaign, if you will. We slayed 2 vampires back in Snow Hollow, and there was a third one that was gone, but we found him underneath the
Daddy
trees.
laughs.
The prior 2 were also working with Fen and Naramo, and Count Lazarus, the head of that man, was also working with Fen and Naramo.
What are you going to say?
Say, do you know anyone else working with them if you're tracking all these people down? Is there
No.
anyone else in the city that we know of or suspect?
Well,
There was Maximum and Kristoff.
Beyond the dragons, we have no one of certain knowledge yet.
But someone would have had to revive these vampires, correct? Or that's probably Fen and Rambo.
No, their home revives them.
Confused.
So you guys are certain we can trust everyone here?
Within this room, yes.
What about outside the room?
It's funny you asked that.
What do you mean?
well,
What
our
do you mean
friend
by that?
Thrain was killed
Dragon was killed?
Wait,
in the hunt for, well,
that dwarf.
yes.
Yes.
My
Good
God.
But he had,
Can I insight King's reaction when he said Thrain was killed?
Yeah.
It was the first time he's hearing it, I guess.
and well, we are thinking there's an informant.
What about the elf with him? Is he dead too?
18.
I don't think so.
First time he's heard it.
No.
That's
Wait.
weird.
No, yeah, Varys didn't die.
They went back.
Dorn died.
Dawn died.
Idiots.
Such what he gets.
There's someone within the city, though, that outed.
There was. In our city, you're saying.
Yes.
Yes.
And we think they were at the ball the night that we were all there.
Who would this be?
I believe it. Hazel, or what's his name?
Well, we
Heard it.
only were thinking of one person, but it could technically be anybody in that ball.
Who else was at the table besides Hazel that Thrain was talking to? Do you remember?
Up to the table. Thrain.
I could look at the guest list, but I mean,
Do you have it?
not on me right now. And I mean,
Go
everyone
retrieve it.
converses here, there. I mean, we can only see who's sitting at that table. But yes, I will go right away.
Well, Thrain was leaning to Hazel's side most of the night.
My only thought.
I believe that maybe I guess I would not know who is sitting at that table. I really would have no idea.
Do you keep a directory of where everybody lives in this town?
I mean, I have an idea of where people live, but you say Hazel. She's a noble here.
Sure.
She has some say.
Oh my gosh, there's actually here. We have 4 people that were at the table with them.
Wait, you have that on your... Geez, you take good notes, Gimble.
That's why I'm here.
All right.
The first man's name is Edgar Digby.
Edgar?
He's an elf that works for the college. The second one is Boris LeBrun. He supplies the forbidden steel. He needs a dwarf. The third one is Craig Coppercolt. He looks like he owns the dancing donkey. And then the last one is Ymir Ludwig. And he's a noble, and it looks like he is one of Umna's trusted advisors for the Dragon Quest Guild.
Can you
So I said Ubro, right?
You said Umnar.
Oh, sorry.
So Edgar Digby,
Edgar Digby.
Boris LeBrun,
From Forbidden Steel.
And where's Edgar from? The college?
the college. He works at the college. He's an elf. Craig Coppercolt, and then Ymir Ludwig.
Ymir?
Yep,
Ymir.
like Y-A-M-I-R.
Where is he?
He says about the game.
He's a trusted advisor for the Dragon Quest Guild.
I'll kind of like say, perhaps we should watch the Dragon Quest Guild as well. Make sure they're not up to anything.
Why? What? Urim is one of my trusted friends in the city. He hears of our doings.
If we're going to be completely honest here, we had a run-in with the Dragon Crest in Snow Hollow. They are very shady beings.
You did?
Really?
We did.
What were they doing there?
Well, shady gambling, scheming businesses. They're unfair, they're dangerous.
Yes, they do.
I may have to have a meeting with Urim, but I believe you guys should seek these other people out. See,
I think Craig is an easy start.
Craig Coppercoat, he's an interesting fellow. He loves beer.
We've got the double B's for a week now.
Have you been to the Golden Pillow over in Snow Hollow? The brewery.
Oh, yes.
He owns that as well.
Damn, this guy's. Does he live in Snow Hollow or Wintercrest?
He lives in Wintercrest, but he runs a business in both.
Good.
I strive to be a businessman.
Where might we find Hazel?
Hazel? I believe she's on the south side of town. And I can write. Where is she? Gimble? Macy? Look. Oh, do you have that information?
Oh,
I told you guys.
it doesn't say where she lives.
South side of town. Just.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Gosh damn it, Gimble. Alright, well, south side of town, just ask around. Some nobles should know her. And the other ones just maybe try lurking at those other spots. I don't know exactly where they'll be, but it's a start to find this insider who killed Thrain. Is that everything? Are you sure you're being 100% trustworthy with me?
Well, why don't we start at the beginning? I arrived to the Forbidden Isles in a boat, and I was walking through the forest, and I saw the squirrel. The squirrel was executed right in front of me by none other than Tony.
Yeah, I've heard that name a lot.
Yes. But you know, I grew to enjoy this party, and then I found Tobin in called the Forbidden Knights.
I think you pronounced it Tobin.
Tobin. Igor. In Igor language, he's Russian kind of. So. And so we were in this town called Frostmoor, all right. And I remember there was this fake demon guy, and he was pretending to be the mayor. I came in a little late to the story, but there was this fake mayor, and then this real mayor, and the real mayor was replaced by the fake mayor. We had to out the real mayor. Yes. Okay.
So you have been doing good for this isle since you've gotten here.
This is exactly why we are here.
I'm not even close to the finish of the story.
Oh, all right. Yes, keep going.
There's this Thrain fellow who I don't know how he came into the story. I was a little new at this point. There's a Frostmourne story. That chapter kind of ends. We're traveling. We I think we see them in the sky, and then we get word that Frostmourne's in the ruins, but we're too far away by then. And we're in Snow Hollow, and that place is bumping. All right. Now there's a Coliseum event.
Yes, the Battle of Champions.
There's a thing of champions happening in a few days, so we're bumping, all right. But before that, we go to the apothecary, okay. And there's this lady who says, "Hey, there's something in the mines, and if you can kill it, I'll give you a reward." So we slayed it, all right. She gives us a house.
Yes, all right.
Okay. Then what happened? We move into the house. Great place. Has everything you need. If you're like, I want a bucket, there's a bucket.
Huge.
Rat. We were looking for rats, right? Oh, and then the Coliseum day, right? So we're at the Coliseum having a hoot, okay, throwing back ales. We started a parade. And these dragons came in, right? A dragon. Which that was the dragon we slayed.
Good.
Right?
Get rid of him.
And he dropped Adric from before. The mayor from Frostmourne.
Fake one though.
The
The fake one, all
The
right.
fake mayor from Frostmourne. He dropped him and said, Big Z, I kind of forget what he said, but something about his brother. He flew away. And then, alright.
And then Finn and Rambo came and fucked us up.
Yeah, it was.
That's when Snow Hollow got attacked.
It was a rough battle.
I heard they gathered themselves and kind of rebuilt.
We rallied in the second half. We're the best second half team of the nation.
We
He kind of looks at you guys as like, Justin, do you guys still have your shields on? And he kind of,
Oh, is he?
I put
You
a
know
minor
Cromwell?
illusion. I put a minor illusion
Yeah.
on me.
okay.
Cromwell,
Okay, keep doing one.
we were real close with Cromwell, and me and Big Z were best friends, and they took him. Broke my heart.
Sir, they were all got good recommendations except for this one right here. He's on
I saw that.
the watchful eye. So Cromwell did not say many good things about this one, and I mean, based off my interactions, he's the one who's been hiding everything from us.
He's got a heart of steel, but you know,
Oh yes.
he had a rough upbringing. You know, his mother wasn't really there for him.
Yes.
Are you like his mother now?
Well.
Is this 100% truth? Is this what happened?
Okay, so
Is this vital information?
they came, they fought, boom, boom, boom. And then I think we
And
went.
then we went and killed the vampires.
That was it. We looked for the mountains, right? There was a mountain, and there was this kind of puzzle where you had to go in these tunnels that all looked the same in the right order, okay? And there was this vampire thing. We get comstered the first time, all right? We barely get out alive. Some of us don't get out alive, all right? So we go for a savior party, right? And this time we're the best.
Who joined you the second time?
This brave knight named Varys.
I've heard of him before. He's really powerful.
It was the Knight Peter. Or was that?
Then Sir John.
Oh yeah, and
Not Peter, but it was,
Jimmy.
Jimmy! It was Jimmy, Jomek, Varys, and that little, the OF guy.
Oh yeah,
Grillig.
Grillig.
Or no,
That was Mason.
Mazov.
Mesa.
Mazov came again?
Yeah, Mazov.
Oh, what a G. No, I think it was. No,
It was
it wasn't. Okay.
it was another guy.
It wasn't
Mazov is
Mazov
the-
you saved.
Grummo.
No,
No.
Grillig was saved. Warro.
Warros,
It was
other
Warro.
druids. Yeah, because he was a
Warros.
druid.
It was Warros.
Warros.
Yeah, Warros.
Okay. So we're in the caves. This is a good recap of the entire
Yes.
thing. I'm kind of liking it. Okay, so we come back. We're talking to the queen. We go and there was like a teleportation
Soulzal.
circle that we
It
were.
wasn't Joe Mega's Soulzal.
No.
Sorry.
Sozal did fight with us.
Oh yeah, but he wasn't the OF guy.
Yeah.
We found a teleportation circle they must have been using to transport the armies. We blew it up.
Yes.
You know, Professor Layk blew it up.
We could have used teleportation so we could come here.
And then I think that him and Tommen came back under the control of the twins.
They were mind controlled.
Yeah, so we slayed them, and then because they were kind of like shitheads, Stone Hollow was like, we don't want them in the city. And we're like, well, we were gonna head out anyways. So we.
Shitheads, no. We were actually carrying out things.
Let's just say Cromwell had about a 10-page report on Alden being.
Yeah.
Actually, see,
In-
that's weird because I saved Snow Hollow.
We got him under control. I think he had a change of heart. He got kind of like he went on the spirit journey the other day, and I think it really helped him.
Well, no.
I haven't seen it yet,
He is,
so.
he is on the up and up.
There's some things like
I
definitely.
mean, if he's on the down in the gutters, obviously there's nowhere left to go down, so that's why he's probably going up.
Well, I don't think he was always or ever in the lowest part.
I was in a cage at one point.
There was a thing with
I believe you.
This is a very long life story.
well, this is just the past like 2 weeks.
Yes, we've only been on the island for what? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For 38 days.
I'm trying to think. There's like other. How much depth do you guys want? I mean, if I
No,
was,
this is fine. That's
Okay,
good.
okay, 'cause
I
I
just
think-
wanted you to be truthful, and if you are,
transparent. So then we're getting to Snow Hollow. Tristan joins at some point, and Tommen goes at some point.
If we're being honest, Naileth killed him, so it's.
Naileth?
Weird.
You killed him.
To be fair, there was some.
There was a
You could explain yourself, but there was a whole thing.
Yes,
Tommen wanted to die. Naileth had a duty to kill him, and it kind of just worked out, like in this very poetic way.
Interesting.
That is demon inside of me was guiding my actions.
No more.
I'll kind of say, like, not like the obvious way, but I'll be looking thinking when I say this. As long as we're both being honest with each other, I think we can definitely work well.
Kind of stares at you.
Judge Bukata?
Gimbal,
Yes.
unlock my chambers.
Oh, before, sir.
Do it.
All right.
Everyone, please come with me. Gimbal.
And he kind of starts like walking over, and like you do notice, like, yeah.
Oh, that sounds like every time he does the E Force Scout.
Oh yeah.
When he gets into school or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
When he's knocking the guy.
Mhm.
Sardine.
Now he's gonna have to try to change it.
Everything I do, Layk over there is just judging me.
You know what? Before you showed up tonight, I told Max, I'm like, he gave a shit the one time for being late and being late.
Oh, that's
so,
how you get
so I
away.
just figured I'd give you shit tonight.
Well, unlock the door, Gimbal. Come in, come in.
And you guys kind of walk in, and now you're kind of in his like his chambers. He's got like his clothes kind of lined up, and he's got like a little door off to the side that has like a little padlock on it.
Anything like really nice.
I mean, just nice clothes. Like he doesn't, not really anything. He's got a couple crowns kind of laying up top, and then like there's even like some pictures of like the old kings and stuff kind of in the room.
Gimbal, do you have the key for my door?
Yes, here you go, sir.
Thank you. Now I may not have been completely honest with you all, and I am going to tell you something that only I, Gimbal, my old hand Tillum, and a very few select others know. This information must not leave this room. Do you all understand?
Yes. As Gimbal has made it obviously clear, we'd like to hold information.
It'd be nice to Gimbal, but that's good.
I'm just following orders.
And he kind of unlocks his door, and he's kind of struggling. He's kind of shaking, and he kind of cracks open, and his door swings open. It's dark in there, and he kind of like pulls out, or he kind of like grabs something on the inside, kind of lights up a torch.
Well, I may not be 65 years old. I am roughly 168.
And he reaches back and he has a small vial of that tree sap. Okay?
This I've used to look young for years. And the only one I didn't tell anybody, and nobody's really questioned it. But
168.
168, yeah. I think 168. Whatever the math is, that one should be 168.
I was never able to have a child, so the Vinden name was going to end. And roughly, probably 100 years ago, I fell ill. Very, very ill. And I told Tillum that he were to take over and start a new civilization under the Greybeard name. But he did not want that. He wished for me to stay in power. And he went and searched and searched. I was growing sicker and sicker by the day. I thought it was over. And at one time, I had two dragon turtles that swam beneath my castle to protect me.
How did you tame such a beast?
It's been over the years. It's a long, long story. We were gifted one, and the other one was kind of sort of raised under its own. It was born. And it was used to protect this, and we gave it everything it wanted, and it kept us safe. It did. But when I was falling ill, I had nothing. It was done for. Tillum reached out to a man, a wizard. His name was Halaster, far from here. And this Halaster fellow, he was fond of beasts. And so in exchange, he took my other champion. And in exchange, he gave me eternal life. Not eternal, but he saved me, he cured me. Because I died. I died and nobody could save me. I passed away and Tillum returned with this Halaster fellow. And we gave him my other champion, and he saved me. Which is why we only have one. And Halaster, now that he has this dragon turtle, but he wanted more. And he wanted to come here more often. And he built this spire called Halaster's Spire. It's on the tallest peak of Mount Zester. And we had to give him this sort of purple gem. It seemed to only be a half, but we gifted it to him, and he was to study it, figure out what it could do. So he kept it at his spire, and he studied it and learned magic. And he would go back and forth for wherever he went. He never told me. He was quite a suspicious one. But this gem holds power that we may not know. I do not know what it is.
I'll message Alden. Can you illusion one of the relics?
Yes, which one?
Any of them?
I'll just do, because I only would have seen the first one. First, that's what I thought, yeah. So I'll just kind of, in my palm, it's kind of like floating.
As I see him do that, I'll go. Didn't look anything like that.
I do not believe so. It was a light purple. It was only a half. Does that ring a bell? No. I believe he's kept it safe for years. But
would Alden wouldn't have any recollection of like a purple crystal ball thing, or would he? Could I do Could I do like a history check?
You said it was a
Yeah,
gem.
you can. Do it. I'm gonna do it with disadvantage.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, is it like the sort of gem pendant type thingy that Fen always wears?
got a 10.
A 10. So you can't really remember, but there's a hint in your brain that you've seen something like this. Do you say that out loud?
I guess it was more of like, is this me asking you, like, does that ring a bell? Is that what he's talking about? Is that sort of
What he's
gender-bended?
describing does kind of fit the description of that, yes.
Have you had contact with this Halaster?
Halaster, no! No, I'm not.
I believe your previous, your hand before me works for him now, correct?
Yes, Tillum. Tillum works with him. But,
Is it like TIL?
Tillim. Great.
Tillim.
and this gem that Tillum gave him, he used it to give me life.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Does anybody find any connections that I'm assuming?
Well, when I was in the tower, north of Snow Hollow, there was this orb thinner that Rama was like messing with up at the peak of the tower. But
I'm also thinking of the pendant gemmy thing that Fen wears. Halaster is Fen, as we know, or is Naramo, because he is the wizard. He's a spellcaster. Until it might be Fen.
What race was this Halaster fellow?
Halaster? Not sure. I believe he's a human.
I gotta look at the notes.
Dean will search.
what about Tillum? Was he a human?
No, Tillum was little fella.
So
He goes little.
Human.
Human.
I see. Well, I mean, this is, we're doing a lot of assuming here, but say Halaster was paid off by Federano, and he got this gem, per se, from him.
Now, what? That could be true. Have you seen a gem like this?
I say we go and pay this Halaster a visit.
You wish to pay Halaster a visit?
Yes. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes, I don't think Tillum would betray you, though, sir. He was your hand
I
for
don't think so either.
how many years before me?
80?
I don't think he would be the one to. After
16.
saving you, why would he betray you? Or
Or perhaps you haven't been able to have contact with him in a bit.
They're definitely
People change.
I can tell you it is tough to resist the mind control.
I
Not
believe
even
it.
the most powerful ethereal wizard on this planet can stop it.
When this
There we go.
This-
You're getting a little better at that.
when this gem kind of brought me back, it was something I've never felt.
Finally adding the ethereal.
Well,
Open up my coat, which has a map of the Forbidden Isles on it. Where would this mountain be?
Now, I can get you a map to this. It's kind of in this area.
He kind of just points to the mountains.
I can get you a map there if you wish to seek out this Halaster.
I think that's a good direction to go.
I have a feeling that locating this gem would be good to have and find some stuff out. I'm sure Halaster has searched. He's told me he would report back, but has not.
And how long ago was this?
years.
What? 100 years?
100 years ago.
Say, if Halaster is now hostile towards us, do we have permission to kill, or should we?
I believe that you protect yourselves.
Tie him up, bring him back.
Halaster kept me alive, but if he is threatening you, do what you must.
And how long has Fen and Naramo been here?
Really? Give me like probably a year. But just of recent, they have started their work has progressed. They've got more aggressive in their tactics. They're searching for something. I don't know what.
It seems that they're obsessed with us, but I don't know why. What do we have that they want?
We have been actively trying to stop them.
Aside from just the best 5 adventurers in Forbidden Isles?
Well, legend says that there is a gem in the ethereal plane. That's not only the mortal ability. So maybe I'm the key. So let's pretend we don't.
Alright, fair enough.
Again, that's just legend, but
I tell ya, we're gonna go get this Halaster guy. We're gonna have a firm talking to him about it. We're gonna get this gem, and it'll make the forest great again.
say, my liege, kind of off topic, but along the same line of finding an item. Have you ever heard of the skeleton key by chance?
A skeleton key?
Yes.
I've heard stories of this great key,
Yes.
but I do not know of where it resides.
Interesting. But you've heard of it.
I have heard it in stories, yes.
Just in passing, or someone specific might have told you these stories.
Just kind of through the grapevine.
I see.
Are you in search?
Well, it's just kind of a hobby, just kind of something to pick up on the side, get me interested in this, this little man we got going on here.
How far
Well, I
away?
tell you, Alden, if you continue to be on good behavior, I will seek this information out.
I think that could be a good boy.
But I advise you should do some searching yourself.
Oh, I do.
You may be surprised. Some people may not be who they seem,
Oh,
and could be holding information dear to their heart.
we know that. This whole entire adventure, people have been lying to us. It's unbelievable.
It's an ugly world out there. But I give you my word that these are the words I speak only the truth. And I pray that you can get this gem, because it may be the deciding factor in what lies ahead. So reach out to this Halaster, search him, find him, and report to me on any news you may find.
Yes. One last thing, if that's it. Are we good? Is that it?
Yes, does anybody have any more questions?
I do.
I just have one.
You go.
I hate to be a burden, but this vampire was really tough to kill. We would really appreciate a reward, my liege.
Do you all wish to have a reward?
It would help. I just spent a pretty penny.
And I do think it would help us in our quest to.
Now, I will see what I have in my chest here.
And he kind of like moves.
It's just with the sudden loss
Oh.
of Frey, we lost our sugar daddy.
I'm just pretending.
No, I know.
You're a new one.
I was just watching your dumb ass. I'm like, go, whoa.
I have 3,000 gold here.
Oh, yes, perfect.
You can split it among yourselves.
I'll take it.
Did you get
Yeah, that shit.
Battle out.
Would you? Not 20.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
If it went out of the dice tray,
Oh, true. That is a reroll.
that's a
Roll that
reroll.
That is a roll because you don't take it
You're
rolls
still,
out
you're still,
sometimes.
you're still impressed.
If it was a 1, you would have
Did you?
re-rolled it.
I have
That
a
is
reroll.
true.
Not 20.
Oh, no way, but
Oh, that's 13.
Oh,
Well, actually, I would have got like a 19.
19. And so, Alden snags it quickly.
Here's the 3,000 gold for William. I know it is not maybe what Thrain paid you.
Oh, my liege, I thank you. I go down and kiss his boot.
Don't do that.
Michael's biggest cock.
Now you're talking like Igor. One last question. Who is your sap dealer?
Sir? Well, let's just say I might not be getting any more sap.
What?
I might not be getting any more sap anytime soon.
Why?
I may have had to go through a network that I'm not proud of. But that vampire there gifted me this vial. I'm not proud of it, I'm sorry, Igor. I did what I must to try to lead this city. And now I have no more. I don't know when I will die. When this wears off, I'm not sure.
Well, is there, not to be in sour words, is there anybody going to precede you?
I mean, let's get you a woman.
That is.
You know, if you ask.
I need a medicine to help myself. We haven't invented
Blue
it
Shoe
yet.
can buy a blue shoe if you go to blueshoe.com. That's our sponsor.
My liege, actually, if you would provide me the proper materials, I could actually maybe forge you a son magically.
A son?
Yes. Or a daughter, if you'd like.
I don't know if I want a magical son, Alden.
But
I think if we get you 50 women, one of them's got to turn out.
Well, it's not the fact that I haven't had women. It's the fact that I cannot produce.
is it your fault?
He actually has an erectile dysfunction, if you know what that is.
Oh, I can fix that.
Just being how old he is, he has a problem pitching a tent anymore.
And I pull out some root vegetables that I grind up in my grinder, and then I pull out like some like turmeric and stuff, some other spices, and I hand it to him. It's an erectile potion.
I will not be taking this now.
And he says,
I will take this later.
Yes, with a
I
woman.
don't trust that, but I will try it.
I will call in some of your favorite ladies later tonight for you, King Minden.
No, I don't do that. Don't do that, Gimbal.
It's okay.
Only a couple times. But no, there is nobody to precede me after my death. And that is why the people are starting to wonder why I'm still alive.
Well,
But they seem to enjoy me as their king.
I was more asking not necessarily of a kin of your own, but someone that you trust.
Well, to be honest, the person I trust would put the hand to lead this place would be Gimbal.
It's an honor, sir.
And I know you don't get along with Gimbal very well,
It's not that we don't get along. Don't take that out.
but he knows the ins and outs of this city. There's a couple other that could be qualified. Urum, trusted allied of mine, but he's more interested in the money side of things.
Oh, I like him.
But Gimbal here, he works for the city. Maybe one of you. Who knows?
Ah, yes, I have history of ruling places.
But that is for us to figure out in the time ahead.
You got plenty. You're a young man. You got half a vial left. You got at least a hundo in you.
Yeah. We will see. I had more vials at one time. And now they are depleted and I have half.
Say, what would you price one of those vials for?
I am not selling this vial.
Well, no, if like some way we get more, and we sold them to you.
You're planning on.
I don't know what it would be worth.
Oh, it was worth a lot, I think.
I would think it would be more of a deed for you to keep your king alive.
I don't believe you should be
Not
sharing
your
that
king, but
either.
me.
If people find out about that sap, the Evertree is done.
Nobody would die.
Would
We'll just
not
keep drinking
make
it.
me happy.
That's not making me happy either. I'm sorry.
And what would make us different than basically being undead?
Well,
I tell you, this meeting is done. Nothing leaves these walls. Seek out Halaster. Find this inside man who's exposing what things I'm saying. And we are on to better things, of ridding this place of Fenanarama. I trust you all, and I bid you good luck.
oh, thank you, my liege. And again, thank you for the reward.
and he kind of turns around and Gimbal kind of motions you out the door, and he kind of opens it.
We're out.
You guys walk out, door shuts, and do you guys want to do anything? Just follow Gimbal.
Yeah,
Follow
my
Gimbal.
brothers follow.
Okay. You guys follow Gimbal He kind of leads you out through the castle, and the dragon turtle's kind of still sitting there, up there. And as you walk by, it kind of looks at Naileth, and it kind of like, and keeps kind of looking.
Naileth really went 0 to hero on this session.
0 to hero.
Just like that.
When you're digging the chest, that would be funny. every reward you give Alden is a different variation of boots. And so he has to pick what
He has
one
to
he wants
pick
to
a boot.
use.
No, I like mine.
What if it's an addition? Like I get socks.
No, I was thinking, like,
Yeah.
you know how he has to wear, like, gloves or grease? He would just put boots on his
Boots on his head. Boots. He'd walk on all
I become
fours.
more like the creature.
And the door kind of opens, and Gimbal kind of lets you out.
Good talking with you. Like I said, just make sure you guys keep your mouth shut, and I apologize if we start off on the wrong foot. It seems like the king wants to make sure we're cordial with each other.
Yes, Gibble, I think we made
Very back soon.
very good
Things are
strides
high.
in our relationship. In fact, I think we made good enough strides to maybe even get me off that list.
Let's talk about that later. Let's focus on the real problem right now.
Oh, yes. That's good. Well, I appreciate it, Gibble.
Yes, and Tristan, if you have anything on the top of your head, just let me know.
I'll swing on by and ask for you.
And as you guys kind of begin leaving, that's where we're going to second.
Before we end,
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Alden, like, we're kind of
Yep.
say, I don't know, just say.
Oh, yeah. We're just kind of walking.
I'm gonna divvy up 500 gold for each one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it is about 30, you motherfucker.
You want to do anything? He hands you
As a token of
500
my
gold.
gratitude, I thought I'd share my prize.
Pulls out Scott.
You got a
I don't know what it
left.
is. I don't know what I am.
You got an extra fucking 100 gold per person.
Yeah, so he has 1,000, right? Because it's 3,000, right?
Yeah.
3,000.
You got 500.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got 1,000.
You got 1,000.
Unfortunately, the king only gave me 2,500.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Well, did you see the sack?
I see that there's still a lot more in your sack.
You're just getting it mixed.
That's what she said.
Hell yeah.
And as you guys are walking, that's where we're on the session. So it's about 5 o'clock. Everybody.